on?
Hello.
What's he doing here?
Huh?
I was
There we
waiting
go.
for it.
Hey, how are you all doing? Everyone good? I'm good. So good, great. You could call me the goodest.
Oh, I'm just cuddly.
I see. Okay. Well,
It's true.
It's
I think
true.
we've all hugged her once. She's pretty cuddly.
no, I have.
Oh shit! Sorry, Josie.
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
Why would you do
no.
that? Josie!
What if? Okay,
What?
what if we like hugged an envelope and sent the envelope, and then you open the envelope and hugged it back? Is that technically like a long distance hug?
It's the longest distance hug.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
don't you
that's
just
like a
wait?
world. That's like a globe-encompassing hug.
Indirect
yeah.
hug.
No, just lay on the floor, and I'll lay on the floor. It'll be an earth sandwich. It'll be...
Oh!
Yeah, we're hugging, but also here, listen to this. Cuddly, you find a scanner, and you scan your right hand and your left hand. You put one in an envelope that you send east, one that you send via the west, and then when they get to me,
It'll be a hug.
it's
All right,
a hug.
Wow.
I'm on it. I'm on
You're
it.
on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, stream will be cut short. This project
Yeah,
is doing
I'm-
right now.
I'm actually gonna go, but you guys have fun.
What if we just scanned Cuddly into some 3D software, then 3D printed another Cuddly Raptor?
Do you
Sent
really
that in a
want to?
box?
Yeah, you know what?
Hold on, let's-
I
I'm
don't
sort of on
know,
the same
I
page
don't-
as you. All I was thinking was sending like one of the printing places out where Josie lives a life-size cut-out copy of Cuddly, so it'll only be this big, and send it to Josie.
No, that's like blown up 1,000%.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
or-
What if we
Calm
get one of
down.
those anime pillows of like anime characters that have Cuddly Raptor on and send that to Josie? There we go.
Again, very
Um,
small pillow.
Very
So,
small.
Yeah, that's
it's
more
like
like a
anyone
throw
who
than a body
wants
pillow.
Cast hugging pillows. Go to our Discord.
Yeah, go to our red bubble.
We don't have them yet.
Yet.
If there's a demand.
Oh God.
Anywho, because we're all at the whims of Roju, who is
Oh.
in charge of the stream, we're gonna get through this before he forces us to
That's
do
true.
things against our will by taking the whole stream hostage.
I'll do it, man.
Look, I don't doubt you.
Don't push the button yet.
Hi
enough.
everyone, welcome in. We are the Natural 30s. I am Josie Poser, the Dungeon Mistress, always benevolent. Nothing bad ever happens to the players, their characters, or their in-game friends.
Oh, great. Oh, there we go. Confirmed.
Yeah, you're all safe. Oh shit, dang it.
No!
Wait, what was that? What was that just there?
No,
was
sorry,
that little
no, nothing,
cross
nothing.
fingers?
Don't
No?
worry
Nothing?
about it. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. It's just,
Hmm.
I will rest
don't
assured
worry
then.
about. Yes, and I'm joined as per usual by all of these lovely friends of mine. We're currently hiding inside of this tavern on Goldflow, hiding away from the rains of Gavintel. I think we're gonna start. Where are we gonna start today? Sitting closest to the bar, we've got Forrest Barkley.
Ah, hello. Yes, that's me. You may know me as Roju or Participation Award, and I do play Forrest Barkley, our Goliath Paladin good boy.
It's true. It's true. And who's your bench neighbor?
Oh, that one?
Me?
That's you, yeah.
That's me. Oh, okay.
That's your cue.
Oh, I'm
God,
sorry.
we rehearsed this.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
From the top, everyone. From the top.
Sorry.
Reset.
Hi, I'm
Read your
Cuddly
scripts,
Raptor,
madam.
and I read my script, and I play Mirelle, and she's a sorcerer, and she's got a weird cat. That's me.
Those are all true facts.
These are all
It-
true facts.
It's true facts. It's true
Yeah.
facts. And sitting across from Mirelle, we have sitting currently on the booster seat that Cuddly would use, but since we're in-game, Tinker is using the booster seat.
That's right. And thankfully, you know, me, Aussie Devro, who doesn't require the booster seat, because I conveniently add like a little bit of wood to the bottom of my chair at night when no one's watching, so I
Knew
seem to
it.
be the same height as everyone else.
I thought he was going to sit on the backpack.
That'd be so much easier. I play Tinker Slobbersnout, the party's kobold artificer, who isn't quite sure if he should bite the scrapped one because he might taste like battery.
Oh,
Oh, shit, he could.
Probably.
Probably. Last but not least,
The wettest orb. Yes, I I play Trish. She's our lovely little amethyst dragonborn bard, where she likes to read, doesn't know much about the world, and likes to try to be the hero in her books sometimes.
you know what? She deserves to be a hero.
she deserves a
sometime.
medal for being
She's
a hero.
been through a lot.
In such a small amount of
A
space.
lot of mud,
A lot of mud.
a lot of
A
dirt,
lot
a lot
of
of
mud.
sewage.
Yeah. And it's lovely to see so many people here already. I don't think we're gonna kick around the bush, I think the expression is. Is that
I'm not
the
gonna
expression?
keep at all.
No. Is that, can someone confirm? Did I use it properly? Please, language hard, word bad. I speak.
I mean, it's
Let's not beat around the bush.
Beater.
Beat is probably the
Oh,
word.
shit.
You got it
Yeah.
right. It just
No,
yeah.
no. I was trying to do a bit because I wanted to say kick the bucket, but that's a very different expression.
It's a
Yeah,
very
yeah.
different
Be around
expression.
the bush. And I was trying to do a bit, but no one was playing along. And then I
Sorry,
was like, shit, I've gone too far. I can't go back now. And now I'm explaining it anyway.
You
so
know
I'm
what we
just
do
gonna
when we go
remove-
too far?
What do we do?
How do
What do
Oh,
we
what do
do?
we do?
I think Roju knows. What
Who would you say suffers the most? Those who live only to die, or those who are dying to live? Words spoken by Diogal, the soothsayer, before he was sealed away. Last time on the Quintessence, a Sammantis Chronicle, the group had returned to Hague, the city of Rust, and in company with Vanya, one of the Ingenuity who'd apparently been demoted in her absence and replaced by Bramal, you visited Hathok, the artisan, the Ingenuine herself. Vanya asked a few questions and got some answers confirmed. The scrapped one is most likely an individual known as Q, a hero of the war. And at the same time, Hathok simply pointed towards the fact that if Vanya is so against a corrupt political system, then why is Vanya herself participating in corruption? After that, Vanya left, and you were given the third and last question to ask Hathok, but she offered that in return for her asking some questions, you got a few extra. And so, Mirel asked where her grandmother may be. To the south was the answer, far to the south. Some other questions were asked as well. Trish asked about the mark on her neck and learned that it prevents change from occurring. After that, after some questions were asked, and Forrest also found out some maybe comforting news that Eobard is at the very least alive, you all left. Well, not before Tinker tried to have a peek at whatever Halfok was working on, unsuccessfully.
Oh, we
Close though. It was
Almost.
close.
It's close.
Almost, but almost does not blow up the banana. Unsuccessful you are.
True.
And so they left, instead following the next clue, the next item on their agenda, Harald, who had been shuffled around through what may be loopholes in legality and authority. He had been placed inside the Scrapyard Strand to establish a new precinct. Though after you had a quick conversation with Alex, who said that that all smells like fish shit, you headed there to make sure that Harald was not in any form of danger. You were led through the Scrapyard Strand, and compared to last time, you realized the way they moved this junkyard, this heap of trash and thrown out garbage around, is by mostly hidden railway junctions. They seemingly can move these hills and mounds as they please to create routes and open up areas within the Scrapyard Strand. You made it towards where you'd been once before, the Scrapped One's workshop. The tables were a bit more cleaned out than last time, and as the rain poured onto your heads, creating puddles around you, the smell of the salty brine mixed with metal and smog. You taste the rust and the salt in your mouths. You were not all thrilled to see Harald in the company of the Scrapped One, and evasive answers led to a frustrated spell casting from Forrest. A zone of truth was erected. The Scrapped One at first resisted the impulse to speak truthfully, but eventually, too, succumbed to the influence. Now, whether his answers were vague or evasive, that is all up for you to decide, but Harald seemed convinced that the Scrapped One is perhaps not a good guy, but the lesser of two evils, trying to show the people the flaws within the city. And that's where we are going to come back in. The Scrapped One speaks. A hint now of annoyance in his words. Now, Harold, wouldn't you say that this is illegal use of magic? And Harold looks at all of you. It is, but I understand why it's being used. I understand that all of you, and Harold, the Theronian Lion Man, gestures to you. You have personal reasons for this hostility. But we cannot truly have trust under duress. Forrest, I will ask you that you remove this. That you stop whatever you are doing.
I'm not doing anything, Harold. I simply ask you to tell the truth. I trust you will, but I didn't think he will.
I understand that you do not trust him to speak the truth, but that does not give you an excuse to use magical subterfuge.
Magical subterfuge? I don't know what you're saying, Harold. But if you want to know the truth, you should ask him yourself.
I have had long conversations with him, and I believe what he's saying is truthful. Because
you should
I
ask him
trust
now.
him.
I would like to make an insight check, but because Forrest has mentioned that he has to tell the truth, I feel like Mirel might know that a spell has been cast, but Forrest does not seem to know that he has cast a spell. When Harold says, put the spell down, stop the spell, and Forrest is like, what spell? I want to roll insight to see if Forrest really doesn't know that he's cast a spell.
Make an insight check.
Icky. Oh. I am going to
Well,
wait.
I will say I don't think Forrest is trying to deceive anyone.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
so
I just want
will
to
say
read,
it's up to Roju if you want to set a DC for this insight. You may do so by rolling or choosing perhaps your spell save DC or making a persuasion check or a charisma check.
Well, just for the sake of what kind of a read, or how solid of a read do you think you have? Let's just roll that.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh.
So I would say that you believe what he's saying, basically. You don't get any further insight into what he might be thinking, or
no, I'm not even looking at that. I just want to know if you know that you're doing a spell or not. That's all.
You're not sure, I would say, but he's saying that he doesn't know. He's saying
that nothing's happening. So
he seems confused.
Thank you. That is all I needed. Wonderful.
The scrap one speaks again and says, whether it is through naivete or ignorance, the fact is, Forrest, that you are forcing us to speak the truth through magical means, and if you do not stop it, I will treat this as aggressive action and respond in kind.
I think it's a wee bit telling if you think telling the truth is an act of aggression, Scrappy.
It's not about speaking the truth. It's about using magic in this way. You're exerting force over others. You have not given me a chance to explain myself without this influence. You have not given me a chance to earn your trust. You have chosen to believe that I am speaking false.
Now hold on there. What do you mean, earn your trust? Earn our trust?
How many actual
No, you
conversations
shut
have
it.
we had?
You shut it right now. You've done nothing but try to get us killed. since we arrived in this city. You've given us warnings of harm. You've dropped a whale on us. You've sent us into a trap seed. You've had your goons try and kill us repeatedly now. How is that we're supposed to trust you now? My friends here told me what trust is. Harold here showed me what trust is. You do not earn nothing. So you tell us the truth now. Well, you didn't have a choice. And maybe you'll earn some of that trust that you have not earned.
This is what I mean. Your impulsive reactions. Have you ever considered the intentions behind the actions? Have you given me a chance to explain?
You're squandering your chance to explain, you git. Tell us now.
Tell you what, I am under influence of your spells still.
You keep saying you want to explain yourself. Go, do it. Quit talking about it and do it.
No, I sent goons after you, as you would call it. That is the truth. But have you questioned why I did so? The first time, it was a hired job. Nyla paid me to chase Trish Smotherborn out of the city.
That bitch!
The second time, it was still not your entire group of friends I was after. The second time, Mirelle over there was quite evasive and avoiding my invites to ask a few questions. I was simply curious why a Gavanite was walking around the city under false guises.
These are bold claims.
But I am under Forest's truth.
And also the second time we've heard it today.
A kick just appears out of nowhere. Gets Tinker right in the butt. Mirelle steps forward. And goes,
You can see Forrest is clearly very agitated with the,
yeah. She
with
will.
whatever's going on.
You can also see that Harold, hearing this, is definitely like, okay, this is news
This
to
is
me.
news to me, yeah. She'll
Surprise
put a
Pikachu
hand
face.
on your forearm, Forrest, and just sort of give you a pat. Whether or not it really helps to calm you down, it's just something she's.
It's a nice gesture.
It's a nice gesture. Yeah, that's all she really wants to do.
You do feel just the slightest hint of tension relaxing in his forearm when you give it a little pat.
She'll step forward and she'll look at both Harold and the scrapped one, and she will say, I do not think that Forrest knows what he does. He just wants the truth. And I do not think that you can hold it against him if he does not know.
Someone's intentions does not always excuse the consequences.
Oh, bold coming from you.
Well, Tinker was literally about to go.
Yeah.
That's rich.
And I know that.
How am I to know that you are all not lying? You are not under any form of truth-inducing spellcraft.
Trish will then go, well, I'll come closer to you and be under the dome, if that makes you feel better.
By all means. And the scrapped one will take a few steps back and just gesture
Trish
for
will
you to...
dodge the big muddy pile and
Well, I wonder why.
and sort of goes on the opposite side
Yeah.
away from them.
And as you get within a certain distance, because there's no visual effect to it. It's just suddenly you feel something, and you need to make I believe it's a charisma save.
It is, yeah. But you can choose to fail it.
Hmm.
Charisma
Charisma save. +8. What's the DC?
God.
But,
Very low.
but
I might make the save and just play the full.
Oh,
a
you
forest
love
does
Game of
know though if you,
I
if
know.
you resist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For-
but they
Forrest will
won't
know.
know.
I don't even know if you will know if Forrest knows.
Oh, I
Above the
mean,
table, I will know.
Oh god.
You absolutely make the save. Yeah, it was a DC 13.
Oh, I was gonna pass it regardless by the sounds of that then. Yeah, okay. She walks in.
Yeah.
Ask any questions you like. Sit.
But just so you know, you do have to make a save every 6 seconds, though.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And the scrap one looks at you in your emberkin form. Fine. What is it that made Nyla want to get rid of you so bad?
She will.
And I'm going to ask you to make that save again before you answer.
Oh, because I
Hmm.
was thinking, actually telling the truth here, but I will roll. What did I need? A 13.
13, yeah.
Oh,
You failed.
Failed.
Oh,
Yeah.
so nice.
Trish will hold out her ring.
So, just so you know, the caveats is
Okay.
that an affected creature is aware of the spell and can avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive, yet must be truthful.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So Trish would show her signet ring because of this, and shows the ring because that also links into what she is.
Okay. Clever. I fail to see what more we can accomplish here. Harald was just about to leave to actually file the report and launch the investigation against Bramall.
Oh, good. And I was here to see you, so.
Well, you are free to stay if you want to join me for a conversation.
Forrest,
Hey.
do you think you can help Harold with some paperwork?
He leans down. Mariello, you know I didn't know how to write.
No, I know.
I don't think I'll be much help.
Moral support.
As you're having that little whispered conversation, you hear the sound of grinding metal. And a little section of scrap wall opens up, and a familiar figure steps through. Thinning, combed back hair, now sort of draping down. And instead of a jaw, it's just this carbon speaker with these tubes attached to various pieces of the face and down underneath what looks like once upon a time a very good looking, dapper sort of wool suit that is now frayed and repaired over and over as Carl steps in.
I'm sorry, I had to.
And as he approaches, he takes in the situation. The scrapped one does like a very small gesture with the right arm. And Carl stops just a
stopped
few
him
feet
short?
away.
Oh.
What? Yeah. So to Tinker, at least, it's very, very apparent that the scrapped one is like signaling to like don't get too close.
Carl knows some shit.
Mm.
And the scrapped one turns to Carl and says, "This is not quite the time, but you have something to report?" Carl looks at all of you, like wipes some of the rain off of his face. And you hear that crackling noise of the speaker that now functions as his voice. Everything is prepared for Plan C. The scrap just nods.
What's Plan C?
Just couldn't help yourself.
And the scrap one looks at you, and you hear almost like from this metal mask, from inside it, you may hear a little chuckle. Like someone who's just suddenly like, oh, well, it is the plan that comes after A and B.
Okay. You know what? Morel's gonna snort at that.
Trish is actually gonna giggle with as well.
No.
What is the details of Plan C?
All the details are not for you to know.
Can you tell me those details?
I could.
Will
I
you?
want to slap this guy so bad.
I won't.
He's so frustrated.
But I think we've dallied for long enough, Harold. I do apologize for the inconvenience. And I understand that you have things you want to ask me that you have learned here. And I will answer them whenever you return to ask. But I really think it's imperative that you take what you have and bring it to safe sources. Harold looks around. I will be honest and say I don't think I want to leave as things are, but this is quite pressing, at least if we're going to stop the launch of the fire pit.
Ooh.
The fire pit.
Yes, the fire pit. I don't have any proof, but gut feeling tells me it's a trap. Something nefarious.
Tinker. Go with
I
him.
know. I wanted to show off.
No, I mean, go see what it is all about.
What now?
Question Harold. No, what?
Really now?
Go with him. We're like bickering, like silently. Go with him when he goes.
You just want me
And,
under the eyes of the god.
No, I want you to be the eyes.
Harold then says, I will just fetch the paperwork and then I will be off then. And he's going to walk backwards, and there's a moment when he exits this influence where he just takes like half step of a stop, and then he walks down into this downstairs area. Scrapped One is just standing there silently, observing you all. And Carl has not left. And you can see
Hey,
under
Phil.
this like oil-treated cloak, you can still see the, shall we say, the where the cloak sort of hangs a bit oddly, where his two blades might be belted.
Well, this is fun.
No, it is not.
Don't you?
Sarcasm escapes you then.
Sarcasm
You
is a
can't
weak
even
thing
be sarcastic.
for a defense.
Ah, then I am a weakling.
Perhaps. Though I don't think I've ever met a real Gavanite who I would consider weak.
I would
Lots.
ask if you had met many, but you seem very mad about telling the truth, so...
I've met a couple. Most of them, though, have been pretenders. Fakes. Simply using the changer's name to instill fear.
Hey, scrap one. What is that word? What does that mean? Like, who does that mean? Does she mean she's like powerful or?
The eyes turn towards you, and now being this close, and having the scrapped one turn his face towards you, metallic as it is, letting in very little light, it almost looks like there's little things moving around on the inside from what faint light reaches his face. And you have a sudden sensation that he not only sees you, but you know when something brushes against the hair of your arms or just touches you ever so faintly, that sensation is all over your body.
You
Really?
Ew, what?
Yes.
She's gonna start shaking. She's is there a spider like when you get like a spider?
It's
on you,
yeah,
and you
definitely
start
that
karate chopping?
sensation.
Yeah,
That sensation all over your body.
she's karate chopping. She's trying to shake it off.
Huh.
Aren't you an
Spider
amusing?
dance.
Amusing as she stops. I'm not amusing, and she's like doing the best not to move near. Can you answer my question or not?
I could.
Then what is she? What does it mean?
A Gavanite. I would
Yes.
think one as learned as you would know what a Gavanite is.
I might know. I'm just wanting to know if you know.
I know, but do you know?
No, but I was testing you. I was testing you.
Wow.
Okay, I will remind you that you have to speak the truth. Is this Orm who's forgotten it, or is this actually
It's all
Trish?
It's a doll.
It's all about
Yeah,
the
Yeah, yeah,
I love it so much. I was just testing you, bro.
yeah. If you weren't in the
yeah.
zone of truth, that might have worked. But since Trish
Playing the
does-
fool in the zone of truth, like
Mhm.
it's
yeah,
a
you're,
it's a win-win-win.
you're not-
Yeah, but she said I know, but do you know?
Ah, that's true. That's fair. That's fair.
true. That's true.
No, she never said that she didn't know. She just said I know.
Oh yeah,
What-
it's
what do
true.
you know?
That's what she is. Yeah.
That's right. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But also,
So
Orm forgot, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's an orb bull.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
cool.
the one time you did take notes, you ended up forgetting what side of the paper the notes were on, so...
Oh, come on. I actually have notes in this game. I actually do. I'll pull them up.
Just
I just
anyone
don't
who
have
wasn't
notes
here
for
for
that
the
one.
first campaign needs to know that there was super important information that Orb was the only one privy
So
to.
funny.
God, I remember exactly what you're talking about now too.
Yeah, and
It's-
he said that he misplaced the notes, and then halfway through the session, he just flipped his paper over and was like, oh, there they are.
He forgot the little page turnover arrow. Honestly, could happen to any of us. Could happen to any
Amazing.
of us.
Possibly one of the greatest moments of that entire campaign.
It was
Because
so
there's a
good.
very real likelihood that the party would have been lost in the desert forever. It's because of that.
so
Remember,
funny.
we actually did get lost that little bit.
We did. We did.
Mm,
You did.
mm.
But
But we
then
were
you
clouds. You're welcome.
Yeah, but to be fair, then you met,
They all worked out.
Yeah.
the guy.
Everything went fine.
Guy.
The guy.
The guy.
The
Going
guy.
back to this guy.
This guy.
Yep.
The scrap one is going to respond, well, I wouldn't mind giving a little lecture. A Gavanite is someone who follows the faith of Gavantel. It is also an expression used for those who practice magic outside the church.
Never
And
mind.
outside the faith of the Quintessence. A Gavanite could refer to someone with magical capabilities, but also someone who is from beyond the Gavinus Rend. Does
So you
that
do
answer
know.
your question?
You do know. I knew that. And you obviously do know.
I knew.
You are not nearly as amusing as you think you are. Please stop.
While that conversation was
Oh,
going,
damn.
Tinker would have attempted to make his way over to Trish, somewhat thinking he was trying to be stealthy, but then realizing he was not.
Tell me he
Ah,
slides
I
in a
see, I
puddle.
see.
Sorry?
No,
Tell me
but
he
there's
slides in a puddle.
you wouldn't need to slide in a puddle, but there's not that much to hide behind. You reach a point where there's not enough debris really to hide under, and as you get closer, you also get that sensation of just feathers or ant legs or something crawling across your skin.
Could I make
Yeah, what is it?
an Arcana
Mm.
check to see? Because, like, if it's got something to do with the scrapped one, I feel like it would be within Tinker's sort of realm of knowledge, like in terms of someone who, creates like artificial magic, so to speak.
You think because he's a bunch of squiggly boys in a metal suit that you can just know his magic, huh?
He does
I'm
appear
just,
to be
I'm
some
just
kind
trying
of
to
artificer
justify
of some
Tinker's
sort, right?
+6 to Arcana.
Yeah, no,
It's
that's
just 10 tickles in a suit. That's
how many tickles does it make to
He's just
take
4
this
eels,
one
all
left?
right? Just...
4 eels?
just a bunch of
It's
eels.
just 4 eels.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Thank you,
for
Roger.
eels.
Arcana check. No.
Yeah, can't
This
really
is-
pinpoint where that might be.
You
coming
don't pinpoint, and you get the sensation that I'd say with your Arcana check, you do see, on the other hand, that some of his exposed armor have signs of circuitry.
from. And so as he's walking over to Trish, he'll sort of say, "Oh, well, you have to figure this one. She can be a little erratic at times, a little silly. It doesn't quite get social situations. You just forgive her on that one. Hey, you're looking a little rough around the edges there, Scrapped One." And Tinker would indicate to these circuitry parts. You sure all that should be showing with all this weather around us and whatnot?
It is a non-issue. I'm getting tired of this interrogation. You should all decide whether you are leaving with Harold or not. I have things to tend to. And you see Harald has stepped out. He's carrying this big messenger bag that seems to be filled to the brim almost. And he's got also this almost like treated cloak that he's put over. The hood, however, is struggling to fit with all of his mane sort of like poofing out. So it's... And Carl is standing there currently just observing the situation.
Trish is gonna sort of step out.
Okay, and you feel that influence, this magical influence, disappear.
And she's gonna send a mind message to Morale
Oh,
and go,
deceiving. Yes, hello.
hello, hello.
The telepaths are talking.
Are we sticking around or we're gonna kick his ass?
Oh my god, what if he intercepted the... You can't trust this. I guess
A little
Morel's
antenna
gonna-
pops out of the scrapbook's head.
like a little
No, a
periscope.
little. It's just a little like snail stalk comes out.
Oh my god, that would be it.
He's actually a
Morel-
slug.
I actually love him. Then I love slugs so much.
Oh, you
He's a
found a
I
good night.
adore slugs. No, he's my favorite character now. It's too late. I'll protect this man with my life.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
Wow, betrayal came far
Yeah.
too easily.
Yep. All it takes is a slug. Let's see. Morel is going to say, I promise to have a conversation, and I will. But if Harold is in danger, it wouldn't be a bad thing to stay around him.
She sends
Harold
back.
will be of no danger. Oh, right. Sorry, that was
Oh,
telepathically.
oh,
I'll be
oh,
quiet.
oh my
I'll be
God.
quiet.
I
No,
thought
no,
he
I
did
forgot.
it. I thought he
No,
did it.
no. It just
No.
I forgot that it was telepathic.
Mm.
We had
that would've been-
interruptions in
Yeah,
the
we're having a
conversation.
conversation. Excuse us.
I mean,
Is this a
Trish
private
would
line?
freak the fuck out.
Who the
There
fuck
was
is
no
on
one
this
else.
line?
Scrap
Sorry.
one. Put the phone down.
Change the channel. Change the channel.
Trish goes, "Well, send the boys and the girls can do all the business."
All right. Then.
While you're having this conversation, Tinker is walking up to Carl.
Nice.
Mhm.
Oh no! Don't take his.
Carl just like looks at you as you
Hmm.
approach.
Oh no! Don't take his jaw.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I would love to get a look at your. I'm very intrigued on how it works. How does it like actually translate? What's going on in the old throat to the box there? It's very interesting. Do you mind? Do you mind if I just have a quick little look see?
I do mind. Step
Oh.
back.
Oh, you do mind? That's
I
just
do
rude.
mind.
Wow, that's. I was gonna let you have a look at what I got. Fine, okay, that's.
Not
No.
interested.
Not interested. That's a personal attack. That is. That's like slapping me in the face with a glove. At this point, we may as well,
Would
you
prefer
know.
I slapped you in the face.
Yes, please, because then I can slap you back twice as hard.
Tinker. Oh no!
Hold
This
on.
man insulted me. I just wanted to have a look at his prosthetics.
Tinker, not everyone wants you to be up in their face.
It
What's
was an
your
honest
armor
question.
class? Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Well, no, it's not an 11. It would be a 14.
Still doesn't hit. Get out.
Oh my
So he
God.
tries to slap you.
Tinker sees it coming and just sort of takes like a little sidestep out of the way.
Yeah, and the
Harold,
strap
and-
this guy
immediately
attacked
says,
me.
Carl,
And
what are you doing?
I have the right to defend myself now.
Fucking clobber him!
Guards, help! Help! Oh.
Harold looks and stares daggers at Carl. It says, maybe I should stay.
And
If
then
this is about to turn into an altercation.
Tinker mutters, so only Carl can hear. That's right. Listen to your the owner. Let him pull that leash.
yes.
Oh my God!
As you,
Carl then says, Harold, may I walk you out? And the scrapped one would say, that may be for the best. As Carl is going to step around Tinker to Harold. And
To which
Are
Tinker
they-
pushes with all his strength forward into the zone.
oh my lord.
oh shit, okay. Make a shove check.
Oh shit!
That would just be a strength check, yeah?
Yeah, yep. Or athletics if you have athletic proficiency. I will let you know that I rolled Garbo.
Garbo.
So Garbo, the DC
Garbage.
is 8.
Well, Josie, Carl goes flying. with 16.
He just stumbles into this zone of truth, and he immediately falls under its influence.
Trish is gonna step back.
Grill him! Grill him!
Up here, now.
What is plan C?
Oh, shit.
And you just see Carl looks deadpan at you, Tinker. And even though Carl can't physically smile because his lower jaw and his throat is just this intricate speaker situation, he just says, the plan that comes after
He
A and
can't
B.
be that smart. Come on,
Amazing.
He heard someone else do it. He's
spent
just
the
got.
whole-
Yeah,
True.
he's literally just like mimicking what the scrap one said.
Hmm.
Well, can't blame a kobold for trying.
Oh lord.
That is hilarious.
Harald will, without really caring, walk into the zone. He does succeed the save, and he will look around, help Carl up, and say, please, do not cause any unnecessary issues here. I wouldn't mind talking to you all back in the city later. Would you come find me at the guard station?
Hey, Harold,
Yes.
I can do that, but have they told you about this plan C they're talking about?
No, they have not. But I know that there's a lot of work in motion to increase the quality of life around here.
Did you happen to ask what plans A or plans B are?
No, I am quite intrigued as well. I was considering asking Carl on our way out.
Perhaps you should do so now.
And he fails the save. Carl, scrap one. What are plans A and B? Carl definitely throws a glance at the scrap one. And the scrap one responds. They are projects that we set in motion to make some drastical changes around here. While Plan A only affects the scrapyard strand, Plan B does reach a little further, but it is all for the betterment of the city.
You keep speaking a lot of words and not saying nothing.
He's a
I'm sorry if you
politician.
do not understand what I'm saying, Forrest.
Aye, that could be the case.
Sometimes it feels like talking to a child.
Did you just? And she holds herself back, and she's like, "No."
Well-
Forrest, will you go with Harold to make sure he gets there safe?
Tinker, can you go with
Of course,
Forrest
I
to make
will.
sure he's safe?
So Tinker rolled a stealth check while that conversation was happening.
Oh my god.
Yep.
19.
Tinker's going to the
Mhm.
fucking basement.
He's gone into the basement.
Oh my god, I
He's
knew
going
it.
into the basement.
He's going to the
The door
basement.
is closed. The door is
Yeah.
closed. But you could definitely try.
Did it squeak a lot when it was opened at previous times?
It did make some sound because it is like one of those angled basement doors. So it got some weight to it.
I would be willing to use up a first level grease spell to grease the hinges so that it
Nice.
doesn't make sound.
Okay. Well, what components does that spell have?
Like a bit of butter.
No, no, I meant a verbal, somatic, material.
Oh, I love you
It's,
so much.
it's verbal, semantic, and material.
Okay.
Specifically, it says butter.
It's just butter. So you're just
Specifically,
cracking a
it says
stick of
butter.
butter. And just
I'm not
buttering
kidding.
them. Oh, God.
Honestly,
On that note, here's
believe it.
here's a tiny little vent. The fact that the 2024 grease spell specifically says it's non-flammable
Yeah, I know.
grinds my
No.
gear.
that's
It's
that's.
so bad.
Very
If I
weird.
can't burn the grease, then why grease there?
But it's butter.
It's. I can't believe it's not butter.
Mhm.
Fuzzy.
Yes, I will ask you, however, to make another stealth check to hide
Okay. All right.
these activities you do to
That's fair.
prepare the grease.
That is fair and understandable.
Hence
We'll take
taking a stick
another
of butter, yeah.
19.
Another
Ooh.
19. Yeah, do you feel like just muttering to yourself as you dig into your backpack for your lubricant of
I'd like-
choice?
I'd like to know, like, because Tinker's spells aren't considered really spells, his muttering is just him going, dodge out questions. Why do you? Well, I'm going to get the answers myself. And that's just his determination to find the answers, and it manifests his powers. You know, that's his processed on trying to, achieve whatever he's trying to achieve is what fuels his power. So yeah, that's, and then by doing that, a bit of butter, a bit of luck, he greases the hinges and he slips right in.
Harold
Meanwhile,
is going to
yeah.
start moving.
Well,
And,
before that though, just to continue this conversation, because
Mhm.
I'm sure Harold's
Yeah,
not just going to ask the thing and then just turn around and after a completely unsatisfactory answer.
No,
just
as Harold is like coming towards you, he definitely has a heightened sense of suspicion.
And yeah, as Trish has gone, Tinker, make sure you go with. And she sort of like just pretends that. Yeah.
Now look here, I might not know a lot of words or a lot of things, but I know enough to know that you didn't tell me nothing. And you didn't tell Harold surely what he wants to know. So why don't you just go ahead and say what your plan was, A, and your plan was B. And then if it's really not a problem, I'm sure Harold will tell me. If I don't understand, I'm sure Harold will tell me that it's A-okay.
I would be happy to explain the plans to you. But
Go ahead.
Could not tell you everything word by word. They're quite intricate. I would have to show you.
I think just
These are
enough so
big
Harold can
plans.
understand, and then he can say to me whether it's okay.
So you simply want me to say it out loud so that Harold can hear it.
So he can understand and tell me it's okay or not. Because like you said, I didn't know a lot of words. So perhaps you are making sense and I just cannot understand.
As you're having this conversation, Harold approaches. And as he passes, he's going to look you in the eyes, Forrest, put a hand on your shoulder, and whisper to you, I do have my suspicions. I do not trust him explicitly, but some of the things he say are for the better of the city. I don't understand why he's being dodgy, and I will come back to question him. And don't worry too much. And you just pass your shoulder. I can handle myself.
Oh, we love Harold.
And Carla's gonna catch up. Do.
Is he gonna mustard too?
And you hear someone beyond the nearest pile of junk says, "Is that a migrating swallow?" As Mirel suddenly takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
I intercept
from a
it.
falling coconut.
I use my reaction to intercept. She takes no damage.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh my god,
That's actually
that is
beautiful.
so funny. I was so ready to take that damage too. It
I
was so worth it.
refuse.
Just like looking at Harl and suddenly just smacks the air above Mirel and the coconut just falls to the ground.
Oh,
I use weird
Thank you,
birds
Forrest.
at the moment. You got me earlier.
He's got a fifth sense. For
he
coconut.
knows now. He knows when coconuts are coming.
Yeah, he's like every now and then he's just like,
The birds are here.
You can hear the specific wing beat sound of the migrating swallows.
as it whistles through the hair on the coconut.
Yeah. The specific sound of it when it passes through the air towards you.
Oh dear.
No, but Harold tries to give you reassuring words that he's not buying everything that they're saying. And unless you do anything, Carl and Harold are going to leave.
Oh, hold on. I'm still trying to think here. Oh,
I'm staying. I'm going.
I will say
Oh,
you're
no.
reaching the end of the spell duration.
is it being 10 minutes, is it?
I mean, it's very close to 10 minutes, yes. 'Cause you've had a fairly lengthy conversation still, even though the RP and the side stuff.
Hmm.
True.
And there would have been like long pauses of awkwardness in between a lot of things. So, you know.
Mhm,
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not at the end, but it's getting close.
mhm.
I'm giving you that little heads up.
Gotcha.
So Tinker or Mirel, who's doing anything? Because
well,
Ferg is
man.
considering.
She's gonna give Forrest a reassuring pat and say, I have a meeting. And she's gonna go this way.
Trish will follow.
Go what way?
That way.
I'm going that way.
What way?
I'm on the map.
We're not
Towards
on the
the
map.
scrap one.
No, I'm on the map.
But no one can see the map.
Oh, I'm
We're
gonna
going
go
towards the
scrapped one. I'm going towards
Yeah.
the scrapped one.
Yeah, so Carl are going to leave.
Harold.
That's their new couple name.
That's cute. I like it. I ship it even.
Forrest is very torn between the party doing whatever the fuck they're doing and Carl and Harold going off.
I will say.
Morel has told you can follow him. Look, Morel just has a meeting.
I will also say this. Can we get an insight check from Forrest? This is a self-insight. This is a GM tip check, if you will.
GM tip check, sure. 19.
This is a
Oh.
19.
Forrest knows himself well.
So a little Clippy shows up, but it's just me. No. Having actually duked it out with both these individuals, you know that Harold would definitely just square the shit out of Carl
Flatten Carl.
if it came to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it came to it, Harold would turn Carl into a statistic.
How many Carls do I feel like he could take at once?
All
at
of them.
once, At once, I'd say 3.
Okay, that's nice to know.
With each wave getting more and more difficult, right?
Look, there's a lot of Carls in the scrapyard strand, but
Yeah.
They follow, they follow the
one at a time rule. Yeah.
the farmers rules that you name every new one after its predecessor. So there's always like anyone who is adopted by Carl becomes Carl. They're all
Yeah.
just named Carl.
Carl Carlson.
Or do they, like,
Carl
whoever
Jr.
needs like a similar sort of prosthetic, they just then take on the name of the previous owner of the prosthetic?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe they just named their prosthetic after the person it came from.
Maybe.
So maybe Carl's prosthetic is actually called Stuart.
Oh shit.
Oh. Yeah, Harold, where can I find you later?
Well, I will be going to the guard post to file all this paperwork.
Which one?
The one where you usually come yelling my name.
Ah, right. Okay.
I love Harold so much.
You'll be there, will you?
Yes.
All right.
And the two of them leave. Ba-chum, ba-chum, ba-dum. So, Tinker, you've
Yes.
greased up this door
Let's fucking
in
go.
secrecy.
I see a door icon here, but I've been not clicking it on purpose.
Okay, I will, with your stealth checks, they were quite good. I'm saying you can open the door without being
Okay.
caught, thanks to
Yeah.
the grease spell.
Excellent. Tinker goes through the door.
Okay, you can open the door.
I'm
Click
gonna
the thing.
catch up with Morel now.
Okay.
Oh yes. Hello.
I've gone through the door.
I'm trying to read
shit,
Ozzy.
there's more to the map! I didn't scroll the map!
Oh my god.
I thought it was a level
God.
transition, and I'm waiting for the
Oh.
transition. I'm like, wait,
Oh my
there's just
God.
more.
There's just more map.
There's just more map.
We love more map.
That's my bad. All right,
I'll
he
give
does
Chad
close
a
the door
look for
behind
you.
him.
He's gonna get locked
There
in
you
there.
go.
Yeah. Oh dear. All right.
Now you can see what Tinker sees.
Excellent. Oh god.
Tinker, as soon as you step down the stairs, you do see a very fine, almost hidden, but not from your eyes, silver thread at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, it's trapped. Something Emily wouldn't know much about.
Wow. Traps? What are those?
Right. Okay. Well, I would like to attempt to disarm said trap.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Or silver thread.
make, if you would, a, let's start with an investigation check.
Ah, you know that's my weakness.
Oh no.
And it shall continue to be my weakness. I will push
12?
that one. I'm
You
notoriously
pushing?
bad. I'm pushing. I'm notorious. I don't like it. I don't like
You don't
it.
like it?
I don't like it. That's a
Oh,
that's
What's there not to like?
16.
16?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me double check something. Really quick. There we go. 16. You realize with a 16 that it does not connect to any actual trigger.
It's just a thread.
It's just a thread, but like following it with your eyes,
Oh.
it goes around the entire circumference of the room. And you don't see any knots as far as you can.
But he's able to like step over it, or like
Yeah,
move
it's
around.
just
Yeah.
a thread.
It's
laying,
just a
like-
thread.
Yeah.
That's
Threat. Gerald knows what this is.
Gerald knows.
Mm.
Darcy doesn't. All right. Okay. So a thread with no trigger doesn't appear. All right.
Maybe it's to keep werewolves out. Who knows?
That's
Yeah.
If it's
No,
made of
I
silver,
guess.
yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
it's keep kobolds
Could be.
out. Who knows?
It's to keep
quite
out tinkers.
possibly
Specifically
very
Tinker.
likely.
Mm.
Specifically, it has keep out Tinker written all over it.
And yeah, he's gonna touch it, isn't he?
Nah.
Tinker.
We might
Where's
run
those
a
dice?
cheeky. Now he's getting concerned because if it's something he doesn't see a trigger to, it might be magical.
Oh,
Could we run an Arcana check?
no, should have brought me.
Sure. Make an Arcana check.
17.
17.
It's not bad.
Yeah, this thread definitely looks like it could be some form of component for anything. It definitely looks like a tripwire,
Mm.
but you don't see it attached to anything. But you also don't see any knots. It's just a singular loop of wire that goes around the entire room. And as you'll peer at it closely with your little monocle, there's those geometric shapes of circuitry in
Oh!
the thread itself.
Interesting. Okay. So it's made out of the same metal.
Well, I will remind you the circuitry is reference to some of like magical crafting. It's not actually like electronics.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Okay. Interesting. In that case, he's going to stay back from it. Like he's not going to pass the threshold of this thread. Because he wasn't born yesterday. He's a little silly at times, but he wasn't born yesterday. And
He knows a thing or two about trapping doors.
does. And I'll do a perception check to see if something sort of leaps out at him about the room at all, and sort of observe it from where he is.
Okay. Make a perception check.
We will take a 21. Tell me all
20.
your secrets.
One.
I love
I
that.
will say from a crate in the back,
Mhm.
boop, 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 there is a faint blue light
Yep.
From this one.
Yep.
A very familiar faint blue light and a
Interesting.
thrumming, humming of electricity.
Right. So that's the seed that's our seed.
Yeah.
That's
It is
mine.
it's a locked iron banded box.
That's
okay. All right.
Okay.
Interesting.
Will
see
it
it coming.
fit in the sack?
That's I'm wondering. It's
I'm going to say
behind.
not with the containment unit.
Ah,
And also, maybe don't put extra dimensional stuff into the bag of holding.
why not? Why not, Jesse?
You don't want to divide by
And
0 here.
Can I ruin the entire campaign?
I don't
with
want you
one-
to, though. Not gonna lie.
Just give me. Just let me.
You do your thing.
Oh
Look,
my
I'm
God.
only here to tell you the consequences of your actions. I'm not responsible for the actions themselves. But while you're
I-
doing that, I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
move over to the rest of the group. Forrest,
Mm.
you get the sensation. I'm going to do it in Forrest speak.
Mhm,
The scrap one will not be truthful for much longer.
mhm. Morel,
Hmm.
if you want to ask anything of him, I think you've got only a small time longer.
All right. Where does it end?
Is that
The-
what you're asking?
zone.
The scrap one?
No,
The zone.
no.
You don't know. Like
Does
Morel
Forrest? I'm
doesn't
asking
actually
Forrest.
know.
Does Forrest know?
No, exactly.
That's fine. I just want it to be a bitch, but I won't be a bitch. It's fine. I was just gonna go straight up to the edge and look in.
Yeah, I'm assuming that since Trish was inside it and now she's gone out of it, she's done like tiptoeing in, like, okay, there it is, there it's not, there it is, there it's not. I'm not in
Yep.
your room. I'm not
yeah.
Yeah, you could probably figure it out very easily by just walking until you like feel it, and then sort of just casually doing a little U-turn and backing out until you don't.
You're just triangulating. It's just like
Yeah.
old. It's like first generation Pokemon Go, looking for the Pokemon.
We're just like looking. God, stay out of the long grass. Sure. Mirel will look at the scrapped one.
Mhm. And how far away are you now? Let's see. Yeah,
Hmm.
you too feel that sensation of being observed, but
Ooh.
observed almost physically. That sensation of something very softly, just like thousands of little ant legs all over your body.
Interesting. Maybe I don't have a question. Maybe I want to roll something to see.
Figure out
Have-
what it is.
Yeah, I want to. Has Miro ever felt anything like that before?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna just make an insight check.
Insight. Ooh.
Insight. Ooh, hold on.
Feel
If I
wise.
have
Feel wise.
another thing, I'm gonna push. I don't remember how many I have. Wait. Oh, I have like 5. Yeah, I'm pushing. Hold on.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Ooh, that's nice. Okay.
16.
16.
Once.
Okay.
When you were sneaking around your father's house, he was supposed to be in a meeting. And there was one person who attended said meeting who was minding their own business but snooping as well, and you decided to follow. And for just the briefest moment, as this person turned the corner and you hid, just pushing yourself up against the wall to not be seen, for just the briefest moment, you had the sensation of someone seeing you, but with tactile senses.
Okay. Okay. I like it. Actually, I hate it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I hate it so much.
The person
Anyway.
this came from, I'm gonna be cryptic now, folks.
Okay.
The person it came from is Mr. Fake. This is just for Cuddly to know who I'm referring
my
to.
god.
Backstory stuff, people.
Oh my god. Oh
Mr.
my.
Fake. Oh.
Ooh.
I'm so close to rolling another fucking charisma check. I swear to God. All right, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Merle's having a bad time.
Merle's having a terrible time, and frankly, so is Cuddly.
Look, if you start blasting, I will be there sword drawn. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will say that you still have one question you can ask, and then the zone is gonna drop.
Okay. Mirella will step forward, not really knowing where this zone is, but she is going to step forward because she feels that stuff. She goes, "Oh, very interesting."
And there is a slight hint of reaction from the scrapped one to that you step forward, that you have that sense of having felt this before, that you're not reacting like the others.
Hmm.
And there's a new type of interest as the scrapped ones, those narrow vertical slits just turn towards you. And the light, what little light is around here, you too see the faint movement of 100 little somethings on the inside.
I suppose you do not have to answer, but what happened to you, Q?
Using his name. I was hoping someone was going to drop it.
Oh, I dropped it, baby!
Q died, burned on a pyre constructed of the bodies of his friends and allies. I am not Q. I am what's left, discarded and thrown on a heap of trash. I'm merely the scrapped one. And the zone fades.
And
He takes a breath.
Bodyguards.
I get the sense that you came here for something more. Just looks around, and Forrest, you also get this sensation of this, like dozens of fingertips trailing your body. They can't seem to penetrate through clothing or armor, but you can feel the sensation on any surface. There's just those little small touches everywhere.
Can I, because obviously I wouldn't have any actual knowledge of what this is, but just as a gut feeling, what does it make me think because I feel the things, but what's the vibe of it as far as what it's trying to do to me?
Can we vibe check
can
the
I
ghost
vibe
ants?
check the ants? Yeah.
Can we vibe check the invisible tentacles?
Yeah.
Make an insight check or a perception check, and I will.
Okay. Well, the same. I feel like I want to do insight here.
Okay.
Terrible. That's an 8.
Terrible.
But,
an 8.
I'm gonna do a little shove, because why not?
Oh, cheeky push.
Oh, we're getting all fours tonight.
Oh, no.
Oops, all fours on pushes tonight.
Well,
hell yeah.
So that's a 12.
With a 12,
so
I'm going to
it's a bit
tell
better.
you, as far as you can tell, it is simply a tactile sensation.
Okay.
You don't know what's behind it, but you can definitely feel it. It's very light. It's definitely careful, and it doesn't push on anything. There's no actual movement to any of your clothes or your hair, but you can feel it.
Yeah, right.
Can Tinker still feel that feeling?
Oh yeah.
No.
That's one.
Oh, that's nice. Good,
Interesting.
he doesn't know. How would he know? He'll never know. How would he know?
Oh, he absolutely knows Tinker's in
Oh,
it. That's not a big deal, guys.
I feel like he knew the minute you were gone.
Also, currently Trish doesn't feel it either.
Ah,
Yeah,
interesting.
It's eyesight. It's definitely eyesight based.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
You know what? Fuck
So
it.
the
Close
scratch one's
distance.
currently looking
shit, you're gonna
towards
walk, right?
Trish. I mean,
I'm
currently
walking up.
towards Morale,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, towards Morel and Forest. Yes.
I want to make it super clear that Morel is not approaching if you could read her body language, which she is not trying to hide, there is a curiosity. This is
So-
not a hostile approach at all. This is just like this is a keeping a level eye contact with the slits and
Okay,
just
so-
trying
sorry.
to
So
to
just so
figure
you know,
out.
unless you physically hold up a hand for wait there, Forrest will keep bodyguarding.
I think once she's this close, she probably will. If she sees you moving in, because this is an us thing now. Oh,
All right, well,
I'm so mad at you.
He'll
Oh, I'm
hold.
gonna-
He'll hold here then instead of
I'm just
keeping.
gonna right hook you, but I won't.
He is quite tall. Not as tall as Forrest. Being this close, you also see that his feet, though fully armored, remind you more of trunks. They don't have protruding toe or foot structure. They are almost cylindrical. They get wider at the base.
Like an elephant.
I would say yes. They remind you of elephants' feet. He still has a cloak. His left arm, which has that deformed shoulder, is still completely hidden underneath the cloak. As you get close, he does reach out his right arm towards you. And unless you do anything, he's just gonna put his forefinger underneath the sand dollar on your choker.
I won't do anything.
And he's gonna ask, which one do you follow? Of the three forces beyond the rend, to whom do you give your voice?
To the true one.
All right. I do not.
I know.
Intriguing. So I guess that makes us enemies.
Let me at him. Let me get him.
I just.
Though you may follow the true one. My benefactor will prevail at the end. It's just a matter of time.
These bitch. Okay. Okay. Morel laughs a little bit and says, "We do not have to be enemies. You could just choose better."
Wow.
Could just be less shit, perhaps.
Just be better, forehead.
Oh,
Well, this is happening. Tinker, what are you up to?
Right. So
Also, what is Trish sneaking around
yeah,
about?
I'm a little concerned.
Yeah.
Trish is about to.
So just wanted to say, Trish isn't going in there, but she's trying to look for evidence that Tinker's gone in there. So probably
Well, make a
investigate and look
perception
around.
check.
Right.
Yeah,
Clocks
that's
that
actually
Tinker's missing and is like, where is that little
Where
shit
did he
gone?
go?
Yeah.
Did he get
Apparently-
again?
Apparently not very well.
Yeah,
but-
no traces of tinkering.
Okay,
Really?
I want to note that he was not gentle with the grease. There is grease everywhere, all over this.
Well, it is also raining.
It is. Oh yeah, it is.
True,
Yeah,
true, true. I
Yeah,
keep forgetting it's raining.
So what you're
Yeah.
saying is it's
It is-
slipperier.
Yeah, no, but it's. Oh,
Oop,
Everything's
nothing
fine.
happened. Nothing happened. Everything's fine.
Just put it there for now.
So there's no evidence that Tinker's been there.
No, well, none that you can find.
Trish is gonna go back up here, thinking maybe traveled that way and investigate. She's just looking for Tinker at this point of
She's
time.
just looking for Tinker. She's like,
Yeah,
where the fuck
yeah.
did he go?
Yeah, so that's basically what's going to be happening. Trish is going to be listening, but also like just trying to look for evidence of Tinker.
Okay. So Tinker, what are you doing?
Okay. So this silver line, it's like a circle around the entire. So it's sort of like around
it's very flush against the bottom where the
yeah.
walls and floor meet. Although it's more like an excavation.
I feel like it's absolutely an alarm of some description that will go off as soon as Tinker. But like.
As soon as Tinker, just
As
end
soon
the
as
sentence
Tinker.
there.
As soon as Tinker,
that's,
yeah.
like, what else does he have to say?
That's
really?
kind of, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right.
Oh, you want to get in there so bad. Look
Oh,
at your face.
I
Oh, you want to
really
get in there
wanna get in
so bad.
All right, here's what he's gonna do. Because he feels like there's something going on, and like to him, he doesn't really care what happens to the city, but there's definitely a puzzle. There's definitely something going on, and he just needs to know more. And the urge it's overwhelming him, but he also knows without a shadow of doubt, once he crosses this line, shit's gonna hit the fan. So,
Wait.
I would like to set up my cannon pointing at the door.
I am so glad Trish did not
Oh,
walk
like,
through
yeah,
there.
if someone- Is the
I
door
am
just
also
a
glad.
barrel of a cannon?
Yes,
Kind of like a claymore.
kind of like a Home Alone style trap.
Face towards enemy.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
And he will.
And a happy Gavin tell.
I'm not sure how fluid you're going to allow me to be with this, but I would like to withhold an action that when that door opens, the cannon fires.
I'll allow that, yeah.
Because
Oh my god.
Oh,
But
God,
I
it's gonna be hard
will
to
also
blast.
say you said when. Just marking
Yeah.
your choice. of
yeah,
words,
no, I know what I said. When no,
Okay.
I 100%
Good, we're
aware.
on the same note.
When that
Hmm.
door opens, the cannon fires. Once
Okay.
that is set up,
Yeah.
Tinker will cross the line and immediately break for the desk and start rummaging throughout within it like
Get that seed.
a man
Get that seed.
possessed.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you
Pointing
probably get.
again on the map. The seed is in this box
Yeah.
over
I'm-
here.
I'm aware
And
that the seed is over
it's
there,
locked.
but I just
Can't touch you, the
Okay.
seed.
Isn't it the same like the containment thing? It's the same size as like Tinker, right? It's
Yes, and it's
Yeah.
in like the whole containment unit is inside a locked box. Just
yeah.
clarifying.
Yeah.
and if
So,
I was to try
yeah.
and take that box, it would be very difficult. Like it would be quite difficult.
I would say with your gauntlets, you could probably carry it, but it's still a big box.
Yeah.
Like we're talking, it's more unruly than heavy
Yeah.
at this point.
That's why he's not going for the seed immediately, because he knows once
Immediately.
the seed is when he needs to get out. But yeah.
Give me that seed.
Anyway, once the cannon is set up, he will dive towards the desk and start.
Miguel just wants to scrap one seed.
I know.
Just,
Yeah.
I,
I mean, we like
Well,
big
Morale.
box.
I'm
And you could not
leaving.
lie.
I
Just want
actually
that
have.
junk man seed.
I have things to do now. I'm gonna leave.
Well,
this is me
While
signing off.
Tinker's preparing that, the scrapped one still having a finger underneath your sand dollar. Looking closer at it, you do get the sensation, that tactile, uncomfortable touching sensation seems to focus down on the sand dollar.
She's going to very, very gently move his hand away and say, "Careful. Wouldn't want to break it."
No, I kind of do.
Oh,
It's not. Bet you do.
Cheeky
Special
bugger.
in there, isn't it?
Just a pretty trinket. You know,
I think I'm lying.
we are more alike than you think.
Oh, really? Do tell.
I came out to see the world, but my past keeps following me.
My past made me who I am.
Isn't it nice to change?
Tinker, where are you, Tinker?
It is awful. And as he says that, the whole ground starts shaking. You hear the grinding of heavy metal. And there's just hissing of pneumatics and pistons. Steam starts shooting out all around you. And it's like the entirety of where you're standing is shaking and moving. And that's where we're going to go to break.
Oh my
When we come
god.
back,
Yeah.
we're going to roll initiative.
No!
Oh, now I'm
Yay!
totally okay with
I
crossing
pushed
this
him
line.
too far!
Finally, someone pushed him too far.
I couldn't tell if we were gonna kiss or fight, but this makes sense.
I mean, why not both?
Why not both?
Make
Really?
Tinker's done it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Tinker's done it. So we're going to go on a quick break, people. And when we come back, we're gonna see what happens. This doesn't have to be a fight to the death. This could go each
Doesn't
way.
have
The
to be.
scrap one is just really
Done with that
Annoyed.
shit.
is really done with your shit, and he's got
You can say
things to
pissy.
do.
That's, you know.
He's pissy, you know. I think he's no,
Yeah.
he's got his reasons. I'm not gonna tell you everything.
No, that's
But
fair.
we're gonna
That's
go on a
honestly
break
fair.
now, and when we
Yeah.
get back, people, I'll be trying to murder someone. I think.
Oh.
God, I wonder who it's gonna be.
I don't think
Oh.
Josie's tried to do that for a little bit, so that'll be fun.
It'll
Get
be
some
fine.
water,
It'll be
everyone.
fine.
It'll
We'll
be
be right
fine.
back.
We'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
Caesar.
Welcome back, everyone.
We
to this
returned.
nice, quaint, peaceful session of D&D.
Oh, wow.
I am Josie Poser, the
Don't let our
dungeon
DM lie to you,
mistress,
folks.
the keeper of
Rude.
wholesomeness. I'm joined today by my very good friends, and we're here just playing, some... You can imagine this is basically just Stardew Valley as a tabletop
Oh my
role-playing.
god.
Hmm.
And here are my friends. We have Cuddly Raptor. Say hi, Cuddly Raptor.
Hi, Cuddly Raptor.
She plays Mirelle. No
What's
less.
the farmer?
She plays Mirelle. Who's a farmer. And she is the one who plays the fishing minigame the most.
I can see that.
Yeah, actually, that works.
And then we have Roju from Participation Award. Say hello.
Hello.
Who plays Forrest.
Sure.
Would be the group's caretaker. He does the cooking, he sweeps the floors, he makes sure the farm is pretty and well tended to.
I could see that for him.
Then we have the Wettest Orb. Say hi, Wettest Orb.
I'm a soul.
Who plays Trish Smotherborn. The one who's doing all the socializing, talking to all the villagers, going and doing the shopping, and just still hasn't figured out who she wants to romance because
Mhm.
there are so many good options.
Valid.
There's so many good options.
Yeah.
Last but not least, we have Tinker Slobbersnout, played by Aussie Defro. Say hello, Aussie Defro.
Hello, Aussie Defro.
And Tinker, he's the resource gatherer of the group. He goes into the mines, he goes into the fields,
Blow shit up.
he blows shit up. It's
Mhm,
true, it's
mhm.
true.
It's all wholesome.
It's all
It's wholesome
wholesome.
blowing up.
And so welcome everyone to the Hold Eater Farm.
I love this.
Can we make
We're
this a
gonna
big
get
one?
back into it now. I hope you've all enjoyed this intro.
No.
The bit is now over. Everyone, roll some initiative.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right.
Woo-hoo-hoo, baby.
Yeah, I got
Alright.
shit initiative.
Oh yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that.
That's pretty good.
Forrest, you get to pick a friend.
Fought in so long. Let's go.
I mean, it probably just makes sense that I go at the same time as Morel, probably, right?
Mhm.
Seeing as
Yeah,
Tinker's
yeah,
not there and Trish is kind of not there.
Not
Yeah,
there.
think
Rich is
about-
looking for Tinker.
Yeah,
Tinker
exactly.
versus
Oh.
that table leg. Tinker with an initiative of 20. Table doesn't stand a fucking chance.
So, what happens just prior to this is, as the Scrap One and Mirel is having a tense, shall we say, passive-aggressive conversation about the diplomatic forces in the Free Sedum,
Mhm.
Tinker has placed his cannon facing the doorway as a failsafe for when he crosses the silvery thread. As Mirel pushes the Scrapped One's hand away, the Scrapped One claims that change is not a good thing. Tinker puts his little toes on the floor of the Scrapped One's room,
Dink.
and suddenly the Scrapped One
Oh, got you in the wrong bloody
just
spot.
launches into it, just turns his head around, and then looks at all of you, and you can all clock the demeanor, the body language changes.
And we're
As the
really
Scrapped
confused.
One, for the first time you've seen, the Scrapped One moves his left arm, and this large chunk of metal filled with hydraulics and wires, over-engineered to the teeth. You see it covered in cylinders, in chains, in wires, and these sharp-clawed fingers of this massive hand that he's now revealed.
Glad I'm not out there with you guys.
Tinker, you made him get the gun arm out.
It also has 2 lenses attached to it.
Oh shit!
I love it.
Whoopsie.
And you can see as well, on his shoulders are 2 lenses attached to his armor.
Oh my god. He's like,
Hmm.
oh no.
I don't know what
Trish,
that
you are the
does.
first one. You are not any of the people who are in the immediate vicinity of danger at the moment. What do you do?
Wait, am I in danger?
So,
Always.
just to clarify for everyone, there was no noise or anything coming from the store. When everything
No.
happened, I didn't hear
Yeah,
no
no
noise.
sound. The Scrap
see.
One just turned around and did an aggressive show of force.
Woo.
Right. In that, Trish will. Trish was not expected to be first. She can go on brand and put him to sleep, but I got a feeling that ain't gonna work. Fuck it.
I mean, you can always try.
Trish is going to grab out a rapier and charge.
Oh, you charging?
Oh, shit.
Charging. I'm not grabbing and charging. And stab, like, using the momentum of the stab.
Okay, as you come closer, oh, actually, no, I can't do that yet. Yeah, make an attack roll.
It's you. Come on. Ah!
Oh, nice, nice. The Scrap One doesn't even react as your rapier just scratches and scrapes off his armor. Remember, his entire body's encased in metal, and your rapier barely even leaves a scratch on his suit.
That not good.
Unfortunate.
Let's see. Yeah, that was definitely not as good as I thought it might be. Shit. You know what? What's above Rich right now?
Air.
There's no ceiling. Good.
No, you're outside. You're the only thing surrounding you are like junk. But remember, the ground is shaking slightly.
Yeah, Trish is fucking off. As a bonus action, she's gonna fly up out of reach.
Okay, I am for sure gonna take an opportunity attack.
You could
fly
try.
away. What do you mean I can try?
Did
You
you
wanna go?
listen to the description of that arm? You're about to get
Oh,
like
cool.
swatted out of the air like a bug.
Well, here we go. I'm gonna make an attack roll. Shit, I rolled like Garbo.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, that's a 12 to hit.
Nope.
How
she'll
far up do you fly?
15 feet.
15 feet up? Okay, gotcha. Oh, I became Canadian there for a moment.
Gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
Gotcha.
She's not
Is
doing
that the end
anything
of your
else.
turn?
Yep.
Okay. Tinker Slobbersnout, you have stepped into the room, and I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh?
Alright. Will do.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's not good.
You
I
take
love that.
10 points of lightning damage as
Oh.
a surge of lightning crosses between these two objects.
Ooh, okay.
First of all, how dare he?
Thought so.
Lightning is
Yeah.
my
So
thing.
as you step in, there's just a sudden surge of electricity, and you get caught right in the middle of it.
Yep. No, that's fair. I deserve that. Oh, definitely not where I'm meant to be. So
Love it.
is it a continuous thing or is it just there? Like it's just when he
It just happened.
just happened? Okay. All right. To which case he starts immediately rummaging in the desk.
Oh, you go to go rummage in the desk, and there are a lot of paper in here. There's a lot of paper, lots of notes, but you also realize most of the desk drawers are locked. You see,
No.
like, dented old filing cabinets that have been repurposed. The table itself is, like, sure, planks of wood, but they've been nailed together by old rusty nails that are sticking out.
Well, Tinker just so happens to have a set of thieves' tools.
Oh.
Okay.
Legitimately.
I would say it would take your action to attempt to open.
Yeah. Slide a hand check.
Yes.
All right. Oh come on.
No, you fail.
That's not great.
You can't get it open. And I think actually when using thieves tools, if you're proficient, you get proficiency bonus. Otherwise, it's just your dexterity.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes, but it's fine. But no, you can't seem to get it open. A custom key seems to be needed, and you have to go through your various little files and pliers. I will say though, having stepped in, you do see this glowing apparatus to the left.
We love glowing things.
Glowing, you say?
Yeah, this thing to the left of Tinker.
Glowing
looks-
menacingly?
Glowing neutrally.
I would like
I
to.
don't like that.
Insight check that glow.
I
then.
don't know if you can. You can investigate.
We
if you'd
vibe
like
check
to.
the glow.
With Tinker's keen mind, I feel like I should be able to punch.
I would say with your keen mind, I'm allowing you to roll an investigation or perception with advantage.
Oh shit!
Ooh,
Okay,
that's pretty
yeah,
nice.
we'll do that. We'll do that perception with advantage. Sure. We will take a natural fucking 20.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
That is a revised and more stable seed with a stabilizer array around it.
Another one.
A different one? Not the one we went into?
No, this is a different one.
Guys, maybe we weren't actually supposed to end up at the bottom of the ocean and he just made a mistake. Embarrassing.
It definitely looks like an improved upon version.
Is this one more mobile than
No.
the one? Fuck.
I'll come take this.
I
in a
mean,
minute.
it still could be moved, but it is still
We'll
big.
have all the time in the world to look through that once we take care of the scrapped one.
Yeah, I'd say Tinker, you still have some movement left. The rest of your turn has been used.
I think he would spend the rest of his movement just going through the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're eyeballing the room.
Yeah. So essentially,
Yeah. You see tools, you see vats, you see like alchemical supplies, electronics. You see some boxes full of materials. You see some writing implements. You also see a small little, almost like a planter garden next to a bed. Like just a little bit of soil with some plants in it. You also see more of those lightning generating objects around.
yeah, I feel like he steps through some of those. He's just gonna get more nasty shocks.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
He'll probably, I'd say he'd finish his turn up against this one, but not stepping
Okay.
in between any.
Okay. Good. At the end of your turn, no, your turn ends, and then we come to sweet, sweet lair actions.
I knew it! I
Yeah,
knew
I
it!
knew it,
I knew
yeah.
it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it.
How are you all standing? Great, that is perfect.
Is it though? I don't like that
Fine,
it's perfect.
I'm fine.
No, it's
I
perfect.
don't like that it's perfect. Yeah.
No. The scrapped one is just gonna call out, "Get them!" And from the top of one of these piles of junk, you see a few figures come up, and they have these ramshackle, jury-rigged bows and crossbows, and they're gonna fire some sharpened pieces of metal, and it is only going to hit at this point Mirel.
Yeah.
So Mirel, I'm gonna need you to
saw
make a
that.
dexterity save as like homemade
yeah,
arrows
yeah,
and bolts come flying towards you.
Yeah. Oh
Ooh.
god, I love dexterity saves. You know, I
do you get?
feel I got a 12.
12.
I feel there are. How's my health looking? I will do a cheeky push.
A cheeky push.
Cheeky push.
Just keep track of
15.
how
A
many
15
times.
feels
15?
better. Yeah, I'm
15,
down to my last
you managed to
two.
get away from the worst of it, so you managed to. You're gonna take half damage.
That I like that.
So you're gonna take 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh, I feel like maybe I didn't have to push. Wonderful. I love that for me.
I mean, you
Could
don't
have
know
just
what
been a
the
very
ratio.
low roll.
Yeah.
True. Yeah,
just,
I could have been awful, and I would have cried.
Could have been. That is the end of the lair action. Yeah, Mirel, it is your turn. With Forrest simultaneously, followed
Mhm.
by the scrapped one himself.
Mm.
What
Okay.
is Morel looking like she's gonna do?
She's still staring at him. And I'll be honest, I told Josie before, I'm not going for physical damage. I'm only going for emotional damage. So, which is what I like to do. It's my favorite thing. So Josie, I would love to use a couple of my feats together, if you will allow.
Ooh, okay. Well, sell it to me.
Sell
Give
to
me
you?
the
Okay.
give me the elevator pitch.
Okay. So she would like to telepathically say something
Mhm,
to said scrapped one.
mhm.
But she also has, let me make sure I'm reading this right. She also has the actor feat, which means that if she has heard another creature or person speak for more than a minute,
Oh.
She can mimic them, and I know that you know where this is going.
Oh, okay, so you're trying to be like, this is a message from Mr. Fake. Is that what this is happening?
Kind of. You know what? She's just for further.
Okay, okay. Does your telepathy feat say they know who
I think they know. Yeah. It's
'Cause if it's-
honestly.
What is it? Yeah, what is it saying?
Yeah.
Let me just see. Where are you, telepathy? How did I lose you? You were right here.
How did you?
How did I? You can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 60 feet of you. Your utterances are in a language you know, and the creature understands you only if it knows that language. Obviously, it's going to be in common.
Okay.
Your communication
so
doesn't
it's-
give the creature the ability to respond
It
to you
doesn't
telepathically.
say that they know it's you, because
I'm
there
not
are
sure.
telepathic
Yeah.
spells that specifically say they know who the
Yeah.
who's sending the message.
I don't mind if he knows.
I'm gonna say make a deception check, and I'm
Okay.
gonna make a an insight check. We're gonna compare notes.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh shit. Well, yeah.
Could be
you
from
rolled-
anyone, really.
I mean, the thing is, you rolled 13 higher than me on your die.
Well,
What do you say?
I think I would say something along the lines of, "What are you doing causing a scene like this with insignificant ants? I thought I told you you had a job to do."
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
oh,
Tugging the
Be emotional.
chain.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that
How
we
much
even knew there
action
was a
economy
chain
does
to
that
tug.
use?
Morel clearly knows something.
It doesn't
Nothing.
even say that it takes any action economy.
Because telepathy
No.
is just speaking, so it's just free, right?
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
It's free
yeah.
real estate.
it's free emotional
real estate.
damage.
Yeah, so you still have your action and bonus action. Now we'll take what you said into account as the scrap one think that his benefactor is not happy.
Oh.
Judging harshly. Oh my.
Judging
Judging
harshly.
harshly.
I will also reach over. Oh, I can't. It's fine. It's okay. I was gonna give. I was gonna give him a little magic weapon boost to Forrest, but only if only if he sort of comes up close to me, which he could do because it's.
I mean, he's going to be running past you in a moment.
Yeah, so I feel like if I saw you coming, I would reach out and just brush
and
against.
you
Fang.
are acting simultaneously, so Forrest
Yeah.
could just be within reach if Forrest wanted to be within reach.
Yes,
I mean,
wonderful.
Yeah,
I believe that
your
just
boy
gives
is
you-
planning on running thusly.
Running thusly. Well, then I shall give you a touch on
And
your
then
weapon. That sounds
Introducing
weird.
this knave to my fang.
Oh yes, and now your fang is also. So it's. Forgive me. It is capable of being on fire, and I've also given it something else.
You've given it +1 to attack.
Plus
and
1
damage
to
roll.
attack and damage. So really,
Lovely.
You guys
Yeah.
don't even need
to the weapon damage. It has some +1.
Oh, is it +1 to hit as well as damage, or just +1 to
Yes,
damage?
it becomes a +1. It's considered a +1 weapon
Lovely.
for
I'll
the time.
throw
being.
that in the customization. There we go. Someone
Yeah.
reminded me to remove it at the end.
yes, I will remind you as soon as it wears off, which will be sometime.
Lovely. So yeah, so
Later.
as Forrest runs past you, he draws Fang from his back scabbard, and he says, "Spark!" and whoosh.
Shit, lights on fire, and you're gonna hit.
I'm do a swang.
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 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Just.
Oh,
Yeah, we picked the wrong guy, guys.
All right. So
Okay,
some
yeah.
damage.
I will say, as you come with a burning sword, there is a physical reaction from the scrap one. There
Oh.
is like a hesitation and just an inch backwards at the sight of the flame.
Right. Well,
Yeah, because change hurts, doesn't it, buddy?
that's hard.
I'm gonna
that's hard.
get Morel killed at this rate. I have
yeah.
to stop.
Yeah.
So we took 13 slashing and 5
13
fire.
slashing. Let me double check my thingy.
Fire.
I'm double checking thingies.
Is fire?
Yeah. So the fire does not seem to be as effective as you want it to be.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll take
still
what we
damage.
can get. That's
you
right.
swing down and your wooden sword impacts and sort of like indents into a part of his shoulder.
Fantastic.
Um,
Then it's going to. We're going to burn a. Well, not that's the wrong thing to burn. We're going to burn a Strike of the Giants, Stone Strike.
Oh, Stone Strike!
We love a Stone
Oh,
Strike.
max damage, so it's 6 force damage.
Damn.
6 force
Got
damage,
that.
and I believe I have to make a saving throw.
You do, yes.
Okay, hold on. 6 and save is what? Is this a strength save?
It is a. I wish it said on the actual action page, but it does not. Let's see. Saving through DC, where is it? Must succeed. Strength save, yes.
I got a 19.
That will do it, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, so even though you indent with the first impact, his large,
is.
wide
DC
feet
15 for future
stable.
reference.
Okay, but his feet remain stable, though it's like he does like an inch of sliding due to the mud and the gravel underneath you.
Yeah,
I'm
fantastic.
assuming a second attack is happening.
Well, not yet.
Okay.
There's a couple other things that need to happen first. For example, a smite.
Oh shit, a smite. Do you want
First
to
things
know something?
first.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, let me tell you something. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
get the extra D8.
Okay. I don't.
No.
I hate this guy, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't
Ah.
fulfill the requirements.
Okay, no,
Okay,
that's fine.
okay.
I'll take it.
You can't fulfill the evil requirements when you're just 4
Look,
eels.
it
It's true.
happens. It happens.
You're just like
It happens.
15 spaghetti noodles in a helmet.
There we go.
Okay.
Anyway, here's some damage. So that's
Damage.
12
Damage.
thunder
That's
smite.
nice. Thunder damage?
Yes.
Yeah, like shakes him, like you hear the rattling of his armor. And he's definitely like taken a big impact. He grunts.
Yeah, so he's like
As he's-
sprints in, sword lights up, and he just goes and his big explosion.
Yeah, and he's doing
then-
that thing where he's full effort remaining, like he's not going down on one knee, that he's just holding fast from this massive impact.
And then as that one hits, without even missing a blink in the motion, he twirls and uppercuts with the shield. So he
Okay,
needs to
you're
make
doing your
he needs to make another strength save.
a strength
Bad.
save.
Yeah, as he shield bashes him. DC 15.
I feel like Forrest has been waiting to do this for weeks.
Oh, yeah,
we have no
it's-
idea.
Haven't we all?
think he's just wanted to
DC
get-
15.
Yeah.
What did you say? Strength save.
Strength
Hold on.
save.
Strength save. I'm just reading a lot of things here. This stat block is huge. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair
we
enough.
definitely picked a 5 minutes.
Um,
Oh, yeah, I'm surprised he let us get away with all that. to
no,
be
yeah,
fair.
he. Yeah, that goes through. I failed to save.
Excellent. He gets knocked prone.
Or
Oh.
just start kicking him while he's down.
So the uppercut hits him and it tumbles him backwards onto
Yep.
his back. And then like the uppercut, the force of it lifts Forrest off his feet, much like Ken in Street Fighter. And then he uses that momentum to grip the sword and come back down on top of him for another strike that he
For an
now has
elbow drive.
advantage on because he's prone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, what is gone because of prone?
Pardon?
No,
Oh,
it
I-
sounded like you said something was gone.
Oh
because
no,
of prone.
I get advantage because he's prone.
Yes, you do get advantage. Go for it.
Those are terrible rolls though, but he gets 19 to hit, so that'll be enough.
19 hits. You will see as you go to strike him, one of the lenses on the armor is going to shine.
Oh.
Shines bright red.
That's probably
Red's
a
not a
warning
good
for him,
colour.
yeah. He's going to take 13 damage. Oh, wait, no. 13 slashing and 6
13
fire.
slashing. 13 slashing. Yes. Oh, God. And how much fire?
6.
It does not seem to be as effective as you wanted it.
Mm.
And
It's all right.
you do see, as you hit him, part of the flame from Fang actually gets siphoned off and goes through like these lines of circuitry from his left shoulder where the lens was, and then into the arm, and you see like flames alight in his clawed hand.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't like that.
that's
I don't like that.
Yeah, Mirel technically still has a bonus action.
No, I use my bonus action, and I don't really have a good action. I guess.
Oh, magic weapon is a bonus action? That's
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
Yeah. Well,
You have an
wait. I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action. Anyway, I don't really have a great action, so
Okay.
I guess I was just going to maybe draw my daggers, even though I don't think I'll be using them. Wait.
If you've got anything that requires a like some kind of melee attack, you've got advantage at the moment.
I want you to know that strength was my throwaway score on this character, so I don't feel like two little measly daggers are gonna. Yeah.
Damage is
Hiya.
damage.
Oh, but like, surely there's still spells that require a
Mhm.
Yeah, there are some.
Like a touch
like
spell or
some,
something.
yeah, something like a touch spell or something.
True. I guess I could do a cantrip because I did a spell. Is that right? That's the. Because I already did a spell. That's the. Yeah.
So you can do a cantrip.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. Sorry, he did magic weapon. My bad.
Yeah.
Like shocking
Like
grasp.
cantrip.
Like that's a touch.
And in fact, that magic
Yeah.
weapon was clutch. That got that first attack in. That would have missed.
True. You know what? Because I'm so close. Oh, never mind. We're both really close. Nope, that'll hit you. Just
Everyone's
kidding. Ha ha ha.
so close.
It's
You
too
close.
close.
You close?
I feel so close. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
On a
Sure.
jet
I'll
plane.
do a little cheeky lightning, shocking grasp. Might as well.
You do have advantage.
Yes.
Sadly, you don't get double advantage.
That's okay. Looks like I would have. You know, I think she goes to do it and she doesn't follow through.
Okay.
I think she
Interesting.
Lay in the mental
she lets it crackle out and doesn't actually grasp.
Yeah. Well, as you do, it's now the scrapped one's turn.
Yeah, I'm worried.
You should be. The scrapped one is going to hold this now burning gauntlet up towards you all, and you see there's a hole in the middle of the palm, and you just hear this high-pitched hissing, and then he's gonna say, "Back up!" And I'm gonna ask Forrest and Morel to make Constitution saves as a spell-like effect
Ooh.
happens.
Constitution saves, all right.
Constitution, all right.
15.
15?
Uh,
15 just succeeds.
20.
Oh, look at you
Oh,
with
nice.
the 16 on the
two of you
dice.
succeed. I have forgotten to do a thing because I was apparently a bit lazy when I finished the stat block. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It sounds like it was a chunky one.
It's a thunder wave.
Ah.
Ooh, very fun. Okay.
I'm just double checking at what level. There we go.
The one that hurts, probably.
Yeah, maybe not because you both saved.
If it's a level 8, I'm just gonna cry and run, I think.
So you both take 4 points of thunder damage.
He had to choose before we saved, though.
Yeah. So you both managed to not get pushed back.
Sorry,
by
four damage, was it?
4 points. 4 points of thunder
Got
damage.
it.
The
Thank you.
concussive force, this loud sonic boom erupts from the gauntlet, but you both managed to hold fast. And then I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a lot of things, as I'm going to, first off, action surge.
I had a feeling that was coming.
And you see the scrap one reach behind under the cloak and bring out this really grim-looking mace that is just a metal pipe with a bunch of shards of iron and steel welded to the top.
What's this?
And he is going to really quickly touch it with the burning clawed hand, and the fire seemed to almost just transfer to the mace, and he's going to swing it real hard towards Mirel.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, because
Because he
of
was
that.
sapped. Yeah.
He was zapped. That's true, that's true.
Forrest is a weapon master.
Yeah, let me double check.
I do love that.
So just the next attack roll before the start of the next turn.
Yes, I'm just double checking all of the things that I can do because it's a lot. Yes, it's a lot. Mirel, it is a 22 to hit.
Oh, I feel like that one does hit.
I also
Barely.
need you to make a strength save.
Oh, that's not gonna go well. Don't worry.
It's not going to go well.
No, it's not gonna go well. Oh my god, it went well. I got a 17.
It went well. A
Hey.
17.
Wow.
That's
It went
You know what?
well.
It went real well.
yeah. So you're you don't get pushed away by this either, but you are
Oh,
going to take some damagios.
I think I would have loved to get pushed away, frankly.
You're going to take
My
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
15 exactly?
I'm
Yes.
Fantastic.
going to go ahead and use a reaction to intercept that.
Oh, you want to intercept? Okay.
Yeah. That's too much damage to go through.
We've
How much
talked to
damage?
Morel about being in between the melee fighters before.
Yeah, remember when I touched the one?
Yeah, so you get to reduce that by... Oh, God, I rolled a 1. So you only reduce that by 4.
So 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Still standing.
To be clear, it is actually bludgeoning and slashing at the same time.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Let me. I know they have thingies.
But it's just, it doesn't, you take 15 points of damage. So, unless you have resistance to any of those.
Oh, I see.
Uh,
But then it's 11 though, right? Because you reduced it.
Is it still 11?
reduced,
Okay,
yeah.
still 11. Yeah.
Then I'm going to continue my multi-attack action
Yeah.
with the big fist is then going to reach forward and just go for a big old swing towards Forrest.
Oh.
Here we go. It is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to make a strength save.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Not great. 13.
That is a fail. So you are going to take the following damage. You're going to take 17 points of bludgeoning and thunder damage combined.
We'll use the proactive reaction and Stone's endurance off.
Yes. Good show, good show.
11 of that.
11 of that. Nice.
So
Nice.
how much is that?
Well, it was...
How much was the total?
Oh, actually, I read one number wrong on the total.
Oh.
So it's supposed to be 16 total, and you removed how much?
11. So it's down to 5.
11. Nice. And I still have a bonus action, and he's just gonna take a deep breath and say, well, let's see how long you can handle me at my worst. And I'm gonna use a second wind to recover some hit points.
Oh no!
Remember
when I played a
rolled
fighter and I
number.
did this too? Oh no.
That is, however, the end of my turn. And we're back at top with Trish Smotherborn, who's currently 15 feet in the air.
So she's gonna move down, and she wants to lower herself to 10 feet.
To 10 feet.
Yes.
So you are at 10 feet. As you get within 10 feet, sorry, Mirel, actually. You are supposed to take an additional 6 points of fire damage.
Oh,
from-
yeah.
But the fire on the mace then goes out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But-
Oh, yeah.
But as Trish lowers down, swiftly, the scrap one is going to swing up at you with the mace, using a reaction.
Yeah, Mirelle definitely went down, by the way.
Oh, she's down?
Oh, she's down, baby.
Okay.
I mean, she took like a third of her own hit points with lightning, so
Oh,
to be
that's
fair.
true.
Yeah, I don't want it to all go to him. The credit is also
22 to hit you, Trish.
Yep.
Okay, let me just check a thing. You are going to start by taking 12 points of bludgeoning and slashing damage combined. And then I am going to... okay. Just double checking. Okay, yes.
So 12
That
damage.
was it. It's your turn. Yeah, 12
With
points of
that,
damage.
I'm going to use Gift of the Gem Dragon, Telekinetic Reprisal. When you take damage from a creature within 10 feet, which you are now, I can use a reaction to force the creature to make a strength saving throw of DC 16. On a failure, the target takes 2d8 force damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
DC 16, I fail.
If you roll these dice,
Nice.
that's 4.
4 points of force damage, and how far am I pushed?
10 foot.
So he's still standing, but he does get pushed back. He's doing that thing where his feet are planted firmly and he just slides in the mud. As we're on the new round, you also all start to feel the shaking underneath you has shifted, and it now feels like there's a rhythmic vibration going on, like choo-chung, 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 and you hear whistling and hissing of steam, like are all around you.
I don't like that.
Alright, so Trish will then move 15 feet
Okay.
this way.
Yeah.
She'll go back up another 5 foot, so she's 15 foot in the air again. So that's my
Yep,
30
wonderful.
things.
Nice.
And then she is going to breath weapon.
Ooh, nice.
So when you attack on your turn, you replace one of the attacks. Blah blah blah. The creature must make a Dex save, DC 13.
Okay. What type of damage is it?
Dex.
Damage.
It would be force. It'd be force.
Force. Okay, dex save. God. No, I failed miserably.
So 2d10 coming your way.
Shit. Okay.
Why did it only roll one? Oh, okay. I'll roll the other one. Alright. So that'll be 8 in total.
Nice. You see that the force is pushing him up against the wall. There are more indents, like being caused, like he's crumpling like a tin can under pressure.
Don't
slowly.
like force damage. Let's go.
It was a descriptor. You didn't do any extra damage. It was just a
I know.
descriptor.
And as a bonus action, because that's the only thing I got left, Forrest, we got to do this.
Aye.
Gives you some bardic inspiration.
Yeah, and to that, the scrap one will say, "You better finish this, Forrest, or I will make sure Eobard is found by me first."
Uh-oh.
He's gone and done it now.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Is that the end of your turn, Trish?
That is the end of my turn.
Yeah, so Tinker, down in this room, you also
Yes.
feel this rhythmic vibration, and you heard like a loud, like bang, like a sudden explosion up top, and just the sounds of scuffling, a kerfuffle, a ruckus, if you will.
But I need to. Oh, who are you kidding, Tinker? They're useless without you. And then he.
You know what? That is how Tinker would put
That's
it.
the spirit.
Now, knowing exactly what's going to happen as he crosses this invisible line up between these two things again, surely he would have advantage on dodging the trap this time.
I'll say sure, you get advantage.
All right, so yeah. So what he's going to do is he's going to command his essentially it's combined movement and bonus action. He's going to run, leap for his cannon, land on it, and tell the cannon to charge out the door.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
You don't need to
Cavalry,
roll. The
literally
trap hasn't
riding my
recharged, so Tinker
The
goes
trap
to
is-
jump
let's go.
over it, but nothing happens.
so out bursting
Braced for
out
shocking.
the door.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep.
Bursting out the door, you just see Tinker charging. Oh, that's
Also, here's your cannon again.
Oh, thank you.
We still don't have a
Amazing.
proper token, but that will have to do.
I like
Dude.
that token.
So
It's
Tinker,
lovely.
Double checking that you can still move it. Hold on, give me 1 secundo. You should still be able to move.
excellent. Yeah. So bursting out the door, you see Tinker riding his cannon.
Uh-huh. He sure does.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he takes note of what's happening, realizing that there's clearly a scuffle going on, and that he sees that Trish is just like essentially forced, literally, the scrapped one up against this wall.
Yeah, there's like a full shockwave like against the Hulk happening, and he's just pushed into the wall, and his armor is like slowly crumpling.
And seeing this and like seeing morale down, it's like something dwelling within him unlocks, and you wouldn't call this a breath weapon because he's not Dragonborn. But if a kobold ever had one, this was it. He reaches back, and he outside of his mouth is the biggest globule of spit you've ever seen.
Oh, he's hot suing.
He's hok-tooing. This is a Tasha's Caustic Brew at 2nd level because there is a clear line between him and the scrapped one.
Nice.
Yeah, sure is. Is there a saving throw involved in this?
Dexterity 14.
God, I rolled a 14, but unfortunately, I have a -1.
Let's go!
Hey, let's go. Nice.
All right. You will take 4d4 because I rolled it at level 2. Acid
Yeah.
damage at the start of each turn unless you stop and use your action to wash off the acid.
Okay.
So Tinker sees his friends and he goes, and he just, no words, just,
Okay.
and just out.
Does he take
Is
it?
the description that it just takes away action economy?
It does take the action. It must use the action.
Okay, maybe the rain will affect this. I'm doing braining, but I'm for sure taking the initial burst of damage.
That's understandable.
Mhm.
Understandable.
A light drizzle versus Tasha's Caustic Brew.
I mean, it's not. It looks like a light drizzle, but it is raining quite heavily. And I'm not saying it won't take action economy. It still take action economy.
I mean, just
I'm
make
still
it
taking
safe.
damage.
Just make it safe. It's fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst? Like,
Roll the damage, because I think it has initial damage as well. Or is it just at the start of the turn?
No, it is at the start. A creature at the start of each of its turns. So it's at the start of your
Okay.
turn. It is a
Okay.
delayed damage.
Oh, nice.
Do you then still have a bonus action?
No, because he used the burn. Oh, actually, he can fire the cannon. Thanks, Josie. As part of the movement, he can fire the cannon.
Yep.
So, as if he
Hell
was
yeah.
using the acid to soften up the defenses of the scrapped one's armor,
Mm.
he then goes to fire the cannon, to which I always forget exactly where that thing, where the firing is.
It's in your
Um,
features tab,
It's,
class features, scroll down.
yes, all the way down there. There it is. Force Ballista. So we will use it. And then it is just, there it is. So it is this +6. So that will be a 15 to hit, which I don't think.
Miss.
Yeah.
So you go to shoot, but for some reason the angle is slightly off. The scrap one manages to pull away at the last second. The force barrage hits the wall behind him. Is that the end of your turn?
No, he then puffs his chest out and goes, "Not bad for a little guy, huh?"
And that's the end of your turn.
That is the end of his turn. Yep.
Okay. At the end of your turn, we got lair actions, people.
Lair
We got
actions.
lair
We got
actions.
them.
As the people who just fired arrows, 2 of them are going to come sliding down as backup arrives.
That makes sense.
Heck.
That makes sense.
And they are going to roll initiative. There we go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And let me just fix a thing. But after that, I'm going to use legendary actions.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I knew it.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
so let's see how this is. It's a how far away is Tinker from me? Yeah, okay, so all of you need to make wisdom saving throws as he holds his mace out, puts the large hand on it as well, and one of the lenses on his left arm lights with a dull, smoky quartz color, and there's just this almost pulse of gray light that comes out of the mace.
Would you say it's similarly colored to Trisha's breath weapon, by any chance?
No.
Okay.
I automatically fail, by the way. Just
Oh, it was
Oh,
the
it's
save,
side.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
well,
no.
yeah. Oh,
Can't wisdom
God.
save while you're sleeping.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
terribly.
Oh, it's
Oh,
going
we
bad.
all-
Everyone's
Yeah,
rolling
cut them off.
garbage. All right. Thank you, Dice.
going bad.
We love it.
Dice is telling the story.
It is. It does. Hold on. I'm. Yes. Both of these who come down seem to have these goggles, but Tinker, you can keenly see that they have frames and lenses attached to said goggles.
That's awkward because when they shine, wouldn't that be bright in your eyes?
Yeah. So what were those saving throws again?
Fails.
Garbage, I believe.
Fails.
Everyone garbage.
Everyone garbage.
Everyone
yes.
garbage.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
got a
gonna let you
6
all know-
total.
Surely a 4 passes.
12 is probably still wouldn't pass. So.
You are all frightened.
Oh, I guess.
Frightened. All right.
Frightened. And a caveat with this particular effect is that you have to spend your movement to get away. So you're aware. This specific frightening causes you to be forced to spend movement to get further away.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
If you do that, I'll remove my frightening effect. And it says specifically you are. I'm gonna see if I can post this. Because this is the effect of a mace of terror.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like
okay.
the name.
So
I
there's
don't
a
want
bunch of
you
stuff happening.
Oh shit.
You are
Oh,
frightened for 1 minute. While frightened this way, you must spend your speed to move away. You can't willingly get within 30 feet of the target of your fright. You have to spend a dash action to get away from an effect that prevents you from moving away. And at the end of your turn, you can make a saving throw.
Alright,
Okay.
Trisha's gonna fly straight up then.
Well, it's not your turn. Because it is currently, actually, the thug's turn. And this little thuggy,
Thug life.
the thug life, the scrap one is going to call out, "Don't kill that one," and point towards Morel. So this one is going to run towards Forest, and is going to attack you. Hi-ya! With 2 attacks. The first one is a
Two.
Garbo 8 to hit.
Yeah, not going to do it.
The second one is a Garbo 11 to hit.
Also not going to do it.
So it comes
Parry,
at you.
block.
It has it has one gauntlet with some sharp metals on the side, and then holding a dagger, and just tries to scratch at you. But your shield and your armor prevents that from happening. Mirel, death save.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
let me wait a minute. Do I just click it? Hold on.
Well, we're going at the same
sorry,
time, right?
Yeah, we are.
Can I just lay on
Yeah, but
hands?
this is at the start of turn. This is at the start of turn.
Okay.
Yes,
so
It
yes.
happens before
I
you can
will-
use actions.
Got it.
It's just a D20, right?
You just roll a d20
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
want an
that's what I
11 or better. You don't want natural 1.
Well, okay. It wasn't.
Cuddly.
That's
Calm
a
down.
little wobble.
It was almost a 1.
Yes. So, Forest. Besides your speed, your movement, and your action being called for, your bonus action is free for use.
Wait, my action's being called for?
I think it said so.
You gotta
Yes.
run.
Yeah, it says we
well,
must
or-
dash.
Got a dash.
We must
Yeah.
dash. Yeah, that's what it says in the.
Yeah, you have to
Wow.
get away. It's a big fear.
Okay.
So your bonus action is the only thing that's free for grabs right now.
I hate that. All right. Well, yeah, I'll
Sucks hard, actually.
bonus action lay on hands at least, and get morale up.
Nice. Thanks.
How much? I mean, obviously you're at 0 at the moment, but like, what is your maximum health, just so I can get a gauge of
Oh, like
What-
30 or something?
what your deal is?
I believe it's 30. Yeah, max is 30.
Okay. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me quickly check one thing. One.
I'm not
thing
drinking
real
Tinker's
quick.
Spit. I won't do it.
Well, I won't
Look,
do
but if it comes
not doing it.
down
Why
to
does
it,
everyone have stuff against Tinker? Come on.
I know it's useful, but I'm not doing it.
Simultaneous. Like, I mean, I know we just saw what it did to the scrapped one, but like, just it can do so much good as well.
I know. It's very versatile, and
It is
you're a very good
incredibly
boy.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
sadly,
the
what I wanted
left-
to do is not possible. So,
That's
so yeah,
okay.
we'll give you. How many hit points would you like? I guess.
Oh, 1 is enough, honestly. I don't plan on sticking around in this particular,
In this realm.
in this realm. Yeah, look,
yeah.
I am off to the great beyond. 1 is fine, truly.
So
All
you
right,
dip them.
if one's what you want, I'll
mean, Sure.
I'll give you a hit point and a prayer.
Thank you. Oops, what have I done? There we go. 1 HP
So,
and a dream, baby.
So like with a fearful look in his eyes, he sort of like reaches down, shakes your shoulders. Morel, get up, and kind of helps drag you to your feet, and then I guess dashes.
Yeah. And I'm going to take an attack of opportunity.
Of course you are.
Oh, wait, where
Which
else
misses
is
with a
that?
5.
Yep, here I am trying to drag my tile on OBS instead of in the map.
Do we have to? It doesn't say whether we have to dash the full distance. We just have to stay out of 30 feet from the scrap.
It says for its action, it can only use a dash action to try to escape from infected prevented from moving. Try to escape. If it is no. So I guess the only thing is that you have to use any action economy to get more than 30 feet away. I'll be okay with that.
And once you're 30 feet, you can attack.
No, well, no, we can't.
Well, not him, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can attack, but you have disadvantage. It's more that you'll be at range, so you will be limited to certain things. But yeah, Mirella, as you open your eyes, you look around, and there's definitely terror in your friend's eyes, and there are more people around you now. Maybe Trish is struggling to stay aloft as she's wide-eyed staring at the scrap one. Forrest is probably like having that concerned sort of scare. And I don't know what Tinker is like when he's scared. I've never even imagined him scared.
Yeah, me either.
It's probably less scared of the scrap one and more scared of what that mace can do. Like, he's now only just sort of like, he burst out of concern and now he's like actually looking at the situation, and he probably more than anyone else understands what the scrap one is like working with that arm, and it's sort of like the realization of what the scrap one's using combined with the spell effect. So he's kind of like, oh shit.
So,
Well, to
Road,
stay on the
you
map,
didn't catch
I
it.
will be there.
We voted. You can use your movement to get out of 30 feet away from the scrapped one. From there, you're free to do whatever you want.
Okay, so I don't have to use my action then?
No, if you use your movement to get outside the 30 feet range, you can then use your
Okay.
action freely.
Well, I'm already 15 from him, so I only need to move 15 then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just go there and
Yeah,
I guess...
this dude next to you tries to scratch you with his little metal claws, but they no effect.
Yeah, Forrest doesn't notice, he's just...
Do I need to retroactively roll a wisdom?
No, because
And
you were
then-
down.
I was down. Okay,
Yeah.
that's. I was pretty sure, but I
You
was
were
just
well unconscious.
I was.
Yeah.
Can't
You were
get
even
scared if you're dead.
one almost dead, almost.
Yeah. Sleeping
It
like
says
the dead.
The
Almost.
only action I can use is... But it says if I have nowhere to move, I can use a dodge action. So can I use a dodge or can I not?
Well, I'm saying you can use your action freely now that you're outside of that 30 feet area. You're still frightened, but you've gotten away from it. So you can use an action as long as you stay 30 feet or more away from the scrapped one until the frighten wears off.
Okay. Well, sorry, I'm just confused. I'm trying to read the text because it says for its action.
Yeah,
it can
well,
only use dash.
we're hand waving some of the things. We're just
Okay.
saying that you can't stay within 30 feet.
All right.
So now
Okay,
that you're outside of it, you can
sure,
use your
okay.
action.
If that's the case, then I
You'll
will.
still have disadvantage on attacks while he's within eye shot. As
Yeah,
per
no,
right.
that's okay. I'm just going to cast Cure Wounds on myself, I think.
Okay, that's great.
That's smart.
Healing up 14, so we're back to full.
Nice.
And the
Good
death
job,
save
good job.
was my turn, right?
Yes.
Because I failed it.
Well, no,
and that's-
she's up now on her initiative. Because we act at the same time.
Yes, you act at your same
Ooh.
time.
How does it? Yeah,
Yes,
I'm happy with either one.
well, you know. Oh God, what am I doing? I'd say sure. If you want to do something, you can do something.
God. I've definitely tried to do non-lethal things before and accidentally borked it, but I guess what we're gonna do is try that again.
Okay.
Accidentally
What are-
lethal.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm trying to threaten him to let us go or bring out the big guns.
A big gun.
What are you
Yeah.
doing? I think he's already brought out the cannon. The big gun is here.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
you
I've got a
already
bigger
just got taken out. This is
Don't
not-
worry, guys, I have a
We're
plan.
in a boss
It's fine.
fight.
It's fine. All right.
Do what you gotta do.
Fuck it. I'll just bring it out. I will consume
whip it out.
7 charges and bring out the Venus Conda.
Oh shit!
Yes.
I
Smack.
forgot I had that.
So you're just throwing a massive snake at this guy. I love it.
I'm
I love
Wait,
it.
throwing a massive snake
at the guy?
You are
At
whipping
the
it
guy, not
out.
at the scrap
Throw
one.
it
You
at the
don't get...
boss. Throw it at
No,
the
I meant
boss.
at the scrap one.
Yeah, I'm throwing it
okay,
at the
good.
scrap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So describe to us what happens.
So I don't think Mirella's gonna get up because she just sat up and she's not feeling well. She's gonna see everything happening. Everyone's running. 2 guys are coming in, probably more in the wings. And she's like, I'd better end this, or at least get it close to finishing. So if possible, she's not gonna strike with lethal intent, but I don't know what the snake's gonna do, so
Oh, the
let's
snake's
find
gonna.
out. Snake gonna eat. So I'm
Snake hungry.
let's see. I summon the Venus Conda, which slithers forth and lashes out with its many fly traps before holding Each creature in a 20-foot cone must succeed a DC 14 strength saving throw or take 3d8 piercing damage, and they're restrained until the end of my next round.
I did save, so I believe I'm not restrained, but I do
You're not
take half
restrained.
damage.
Yes. So I will do that. Yeah.
And there's a snake now.
And there's a snake now. There's a giant fucking snake, by the way. Snake's on a plane, doesn't even hold a candle.
There's a snake in my boot.
What is it? 3d8? Okay. Doo-doo-doo. So 6. 6 of piercing.
Of piercing?
Of piercing.
Actually, unfortunately, no damage happens.
That's okay. Once you know what? Emotional damage is what we're going
Oh,
for.
fuck. No, I accidentally killed
Minus
the
59.
Oh.
I love
Whoa.
making jokes and put other things on the board. That's like my favorite.
Oh,
thing.
God. Oh.
I know you
It
love
wouldn't
it
even
so
help
much.
switching to a digital board.
The snake gets a model. The cannon still doesn't have a model.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
Anything
think
else,
that's,
Morel?
yeah, it's gonna have to be it, I think. And Snake's gonna stay there. Snake, I believe, stays there till the end of my next round. So,
Yes. And then
Yeah.
it tries to bite someone before it goes back home.
and I know exactly who it's gonna try and bite. And she is going to just try and look at the scrapped one and say, "At least let my friends go."
You're willing to give yourself up for them. Intriguing. I think you'll find you're in much more peril than you guessed. And he just gestures around you. And all of you now realize that you're moving.
I knew it.
No, of course.
Moving.
Oh wait, are we
Yeah. The
like
city,
on the ocean?
the city is getting further away.
Huh.
As Plan
Slowly going
C
like
has
this,
been put into effect.
Oh, we were taking off the whole time, guys.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Bye, Holito.
Hi, Hold Eater. Wish we would have gotten you those wings.
This time.
Is that the end of your turn, Morel?
Well, if that's the fucking case, then hold on a minute.
Hold on.
Hold on a
Yes,
second.
it seems that the bellows and some of the larger buildings of the city of Hague are slowly getting further away from you.
I am looking for a bonus action, but you know what the cool thing about sorcerers is that they have shit all
You can
bonus
just make
actions.
a bonus action.
Oh yeah, I can actually. That's right, I forgot about that. I'm gonna quicken a spell.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. I'm gonna, I'm gonna quicken a little. Who's next to me?
It's
gonna-
a scrapper.
Just a scrapper. I'm just gonna quicken a little cheeky sword burst.
Oh shit. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Is that a saving throw?
That is a saving throw. So dex saving for 6.
I got a 12.
Oh, you fail. So
Oh, no.
it's not too much. It's just 1d6.
It's just 1d6.
It's just 4.
That
4,
might still hurt.
4 of force damage. And it's just to be like,
four.
back off. And she does, you know what? She says that too. She says, back off. And,
And this looks at you, almost no teeth left, these big white goggles, says, "Not until the boss says so."
I'm gonna eat your boss in a second.
But it just
Dinner.
flashed up by magic. Like, ah!
She doesn't care. Okay, now that's the end of my turn. Lovely.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. Shit. Oh, yeah, Forrest. You get to make another wisdom saving throw
Oh, excellent.
against the Fiard.
That's a 17 this time.
Woo!
Success, you're no longer afeard.
Oh,
Noah feared.
But the
Oh.
scrap one is going to use another legendary action to now. The snake is there, but he's not restrained. But he
No.
doesn't know what the snake do.
The snake look menacing.
is Big Snake.
He's not spending any legendary actions. He's currently tentatively taking in the situations and reassessing.
Oh, did he take acid damage?
Oh, he was supposed to take acid damage.
Oh,
No, wait, it
yeah.
hasn't. No, because it hasn't been his
Oh,
turn.
it's
Oh, yeah.
this is,
Oh,
right.
that's
This
right.
is
Yeah,
a this is a
yeah,
between
yeah.
transaction. Sorry,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got excited
however,
there for a moment.
no, it's his turn. So yeah.
And
Now he takes acid
now-
damage.
Hang on, let me just triple
Now he's
check
dropping
that.
acid.
It is. Let me reconfirm. Yes, so at level 1, it's 2d4, and then yeah, it's an additional 2d4. So 4d4, please.
4d4.
And because it's acid damage, remember, minimum damage is always 2.
Yeah, roll it.
Oh,
Let's see it.
Because
This
Tinker is an
speciality.
elemental attack.
Oh yeah!
Love to see it.
So it's a
We love
minimum of
it.
8 acid damage. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm waiting for you to roll the
Oh,
dice.
sorry, you want me? Oh, I was gonna let
You're the
you-
one doing
It's
the
your
damage.
damage.
No, you gotta do it.
That's
You
true.
gotta do
Get
the
it.
work.
Oh, we like 12 acid damage because that's
12
pretty
acid
good.
damage.
Actually, it's 13. One of
Yeah,
them is a
yeah.
1.
Oh yeah, one of them's a 1. 13.
Nice.
Okay,
Oh,
this is
baby.
getting. This is not good.
No, it's not.
It is now the Scrap One's turn. He takes that acid damage, and you can see metal start corroding away. It gets inside his armor, and you can just smell.
Burning eel.
It smells like burning wood.
Oh, wood.
Oh,
Termites.
Okay.
termites.
Termites, yeah.
He's just a bunch of termites in a suit of armor. It's like, have you
How
seen
interesting.
Dungeon Meshi instead of mollusks? It's just termites.
It's termites.
It's just termites. Actually, I could respond to that. Ooh.
Oh no! Don't do that.
yes.
No, don't do that.
Actually, no, because
But remember, he does.
fuck. Never mind.
but
Never
he-
mind.
He doesn't have to use his action to wipe it all off.
But it's gonna be bad.
he leaves it on.
Just leave it on. It's,
Just leave it on,
It's
Josie.
Leave it
fine.
on.
I gotta
was so
consider my
confident.
options here.
Just leave it on.
So confident. that he-
I'm gonna use my bonus action to rally to get some temp hit points.
I have a suggestion. Let the snake lick it off. Then
Wow.
eat.
Wow.
What? He's
Am-
hungry.
What is it, like a tequila shot? Like,
Yeah, it kind of is actually.
Yeah, so I'm gonna gain some temporary hit points. Where's the thing? I can't find where to put it on the thing. I'll just make a note for myself. Here we go. Yes. And snake. I'm so
snake.
tired of these motherfucking snakes on my motherfucking boat.
Snakes on a game.
Actually, I'm going to use my multi-attack feature, and I am going to start
Uh-oh.
by lightning luring
Oh.
Mirel.
I mean, I'm gonna be down. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Oh.
you said you were going to get out of here there, and then you didn't.
So that was
And
before
you
we
did.
started flying. I was gonna be a hero, Aussie Dev
yeah.
Pro, and I was gonna sacrifice myself for all of you.
Why am I rolling like shit?
Here
Hold
we
on.
fucking
I'm gonna
are.
push. I'm gonna push.
This is just-
Don't push. No,
You're
no,
not
no,
playing
no.
Nana anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not playing anyone for.
13 to hit.
Yeah, it's.
It hits. Nice.
Yeah. No, not
Uh,
nice.
It's so nice.
It's so not nice. But my
You
snake.
take 8 points.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a no. You take damage. Hold on.
Huh?
No, it is a save. It's not an attack. So yeah,
Oh.
you make a strength save.
Oh, this didn't go so well for me last time.
Oh no.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
So I didn't push.
Yeah, it's okay. It wouldn't
You
have
take 8
mattered.
points of lightning damage.
Yeah, and I'm pulled.
You're pulled. Yeah, you're pulled 10 feet in.
One of these days, I'm gonna play it barbarian. It's over for you all. It's over. For
Do you go
all.
down again? Is the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so he actually out of that hole in his gauntlet palm, you hear the sound of like a wire, like the sound, and an electrified wire shoots out, grabs around you, and it pulls you in. And as you fall by his feet, he says, "And stay down this time."
No!
And then
I could have given you
is-
more hit points.
And then he's going to he's gonna run up to Tinkerboy and continue his onslaught.
No!
Although,
Snake
would
would have
Trish get a opportunity attack?
Probably.
No, Trish is too high up.
Oh.
Trish is too high
Oh,
up.
she'd
in
be
the air.
flying.
She'd be flying. So he's gonna come running with the mace, and he's just gonna try to crash it down on you. Why am I rolling like this? I'm gonna push. This
How
time.
come you roll super well for me?
God dang it! It's a 13 to hit.
So like even though like Tinker's like scared and kind of turns away from it, the cannon kind of like sort of shifts out of the way, protecting its master.
Amazing. That cannon
Nice.
is the MVP. Can we just?
Oh,
A cannon is the
It's cannon.
MVP. Nice.
It's cannon.
Yeah,
Cannon's
and I've used my bonus action. I've used that. Yeah, no, that's the end of my turn. It's now this scrapper's go, who is going to run. Can't run that far.
Sorry, magic
Right.
weapon is lost. By the way, I just
Oh,
realized
the
yeah,
concentration.
because I went down. Sorry, that should have been gone a little bit before, but my bad.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this guy's just gonna
didn't-
dash and try to get in front
I
of
did not
Forrest.
realize it was a concentration spell.
Me neither. And then I did.
Trish
Alright.
Smotherborn, it is your turn.
Let's reset. Thank you.
So I need to be 30
Yeah,
feet.
you need to get away. You are 15 up, so you could just keep going.
So if I go, say here, no,
Where is here?
here, I'll be fine.
No, because of Pythagoras' theorem, you're still within 30 feet. If you moved one more back, then you'd be out of it, I believe.
All right.
Just barely.
Math.
Why did we have to get math involved in D&D? Ha 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 ha!
It always was.
Yeah. Oh,
What's
another
eating?
breath weapon's coming.
Oh,
And you're sure you're not gonna hit Tinker?
Tinker can take it.
yeah,
Oh,
but no.
no, that's 20 feet away. Yeah. see.
It's only 20?
I
is it a
clicked on
cone?
the wrong one. Yeah,
Is it a
it's
cone?
It's a cone.
can you choose now?
I can only go 15. So it's from me. You guys,
Or am I
15?
misremembering?
yeah.
Yeah, you cannot get even the scrap one in a 15-foot cone.
Dang, I thought I
What
could
was-
for a second.
What was the thing where
No.
Dragonborn get to pick? Like between beams and cones?
It's
What am I
just the
thinking of?
new. It's the revised version. They get
Oh,
to
okay.
choose.
Didn't choose it though.
I mean, you can choose it for every time, I believe. But unless. But we'll look
Unless.
that up later.
All
So
right,
what's the plan?
let's try this. 20 foot area. So if I go
Are you
there,
sleeping?
I am.
Are you looking for a 20-foot box or a sphere?
sphere.
Is it 20-foot radius or diameter?
Radius.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Let
So
me
it's
read
this
it.
big.
Yeah, creature within 20 feet of the point you choose.
So yeah, how do you want to place this?
It's fine. I'm already down. Don't worry about it.
Can
Yeah,
we
it all
place
comes
it-
down to if
yeah.
you want to hit Tinker
Yeah.
or not.
There,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, there we go. There you go.
Okay,
That's
okay, okay.
perfect.
So good old sleep coming in. At what level?
Level 3.
Ooh, 98 of sleep.
pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
doable. That's doable.
It's not-
Um,
Impossible.
why is it not working?
Because
Apparently, it's not working.
It
on mine.
doesn't want to. You gotta click just the
Let's
number.
try that again. 29.
The numbers. No, you got 4 more d8s you can roll.
Oh, that's right. I'll use this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. D8s, not D4s, you idiot.
No, that's
1,
for the
2,
acid.
3, 4.
Which will proc on these next turn.
Yeah.
So-
working on it.
30, 44.
44.
Hmm.
44.
Target this one
Yeah,
first.
this guy falls asleep.
Nice. Nice. We love it.
That's it. Also, Snake disappears back into Mirel's body.
Yeah.
Just gets sucked back in there.
Poor Snake. Didn't
Okay.
even get a food
No.
bit.
Yeah. So no, the scrapper that was looking to go help his friends with Forrest suddenly just goes. What? Faces down to the ground.
Is he a honk shoe or a honk me me?
And then
kinda
I gotta
guy?
do a wisdom save, right?
He's sleep apnea guy, so
Oh.
his friend is now very worried.
Oh,
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah. Anything else, Trish?
It did not affect Scraps one?
No, there was not enough hit points
There
in the value bucket.
Are we
Which I
sure he
thought
even
I-
sleeps?
Because
But
it
he just
goes
powers down.
it goes with the lowest first. It
Yeah, yeah,
prioritizes
makes sense.
from the bottom.
And I don't think he'd been damaged at all, right?
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely.
I'm gonna telekinetically shove him. Shove the
Oh.
scrap one.
Oh, shit.
It says reach. What does that mean? I'm gonna touch him.
What?
Range
What does it
area,
say?
reach.
No, you gotta summon a mage hand first.
Oh. I can do that on a cantrip, so no action. Nah, well fuck that too.
Okay.
You can cast this as a cantrip without a verbal. Oh, never mind. I do that. I cast a mage hand. As
It
a
doesn't
cantrip.
say. No, it's still an action. It just doesn't have verbal.
It goes, you can cast this cantrip without verbal or somatic components. You can make the special hand invisible.
Yeah,
But still
but
the
you
action,
still
same
have to
action
spend the
economy.
action.
Well, fuck that.
Just
then.
no one
I
tells you're doing it. Is the point.
I hate my life.
Okay.
Um,
But bardic inspiration is always an option. You could
Yeah,
prepare
I
to use
guess.
a cutting words.
I was
Hell.
just about to look at cutting words.
I think this will be the first time you'd use it this game, too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, fuck it. We're cutting words on.
Well, you don't do it now. You do it when he hits a friend of yours.
As a reaction. Yes. Sorry, my
Yeah.
mistake.
Yep.
Can
We're
stop
gonna
him from hitting people.
We're gonna rush through just a little bit more. I want to get to the lair actions before we wrap up. Tinker, I'm gonna use a legendary action to hit you.
Oh, come. What? Fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He hasn't hit me yet, so.
The
like,
acceptance
No,
wasn't
no,
easy.
mine.
I gotta fix that. I'm
Yeah.
actually. He's gonna take that big metallic fist with all the sharp metal objects on it, and he's gonna try to just deck you in the face.
Nah, I'm using
In
cutting
the
words.
schnoz.
I'm using cutting words.
Okay, well, roll your bardic inspiration to potentially turn this into a non-hit, because currently it's a 23 to hit.
So will it be a 1d8?
Yeah, you roll a 1d8, and it's 23 minus 1d8.
Come on, you got this.
We could actually do this.
6.
Oh, that's down to a 17 to hit.
To which then Tinker uses a reaction to cast shields.
Nice.
So
Well done. Good
Tinker's
job.
seeing this coming, and he sort of feels like that. For a second he thinks it's not going to hit it, but then he then throws his little bottle up in front of him, and the Scrapron's fist collides with it, and it creates that sort of like foam, that expanding foam again.
Yep.
And it cushions the blow, so it barely even grazes it.
What does Trish say, though, for these cutting words?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah, as the gauntlet come towards Tinker, what do you say to distract?
You're just a stupid tin man.
Apparently that works.
When Trish does that, Tinker thinks he's gonna step in here.
It doesn't need to be clever, it just needs to be distracting.
Yeah, that's true. The Scrapple will say, "I'm neither tin nor man."
You don't have a heart either.
Tinker.
Tinker, it's your turn.
So, Tinker
Okay.
might be feared,
Oh.
Yeah.
but his cannon isn't.
Oh,
But you still have to use your movement to get away.
Tinker,
Yeah.
as Tinker leaps off, just before Tinker leaps off the cannon fires.
Oh, point
Oh.
blank, you have disadvantage.
You know, one day I'll figure out to make the fact that Tinker's crossbow attacks at point blank don't have disadvantage
Yeah.
onto the cannon. But
Put
that's
the
not
crossbow
okay.
on
Oh,
the
sorry.
cannon.
On
Let's
the,
supposed to
you
do a
have the
roll.
ability to make the cannon be handheld and be your crossbow.
Yeah,
Sorry
that'd
to
be
interrupt
that's
tonight.
the end goal. All right, disadvantage. All right, we'll
Yeah.
roll. We will roll
Got
the
this.
first
you
one.
can do it.
You got this.
So that'll be a
Have the cards.
16.
Mm-hmm. So you're
Versus
going to miss regardless.
going to miss regardless. Bugger,
Yeah.
because that was a 21.
16
Yeah, but
could-
your disadvantage. But
could you
here's the
push
thing
though?
now. I am. You could
can't.
push.
Oh, good push. You're right.
You
You're
only
right.
need
I
2 out of
totally
4.
forgot. I totally forgot I could push attack rolls.
50-50.
And we got that too. So
Oh, let's go!
cannon hits.
The cannon hits.
The cannon hits.
We love a happy ending.
We
Well-
do. Because it also pushes, Josie.
It does.
Ah.
It does.
Interesting.
Yes. So that attack of opportunity, I know you were lining up. It's not gonna happen. So that is. I knew. I saw the writing on the wall. So that is 2d8 plus 3. So we will take a 13 force.
Yeah, nice.
13 force damage. Ooh,
Yes.
that's gonna hurt. Okay,
Um,
okay.
Push.
So he gets shot again, and there's now a big hole punched in the center of his armor, and underneath, you see what looks like charcoal wood.
right.
And this almost like sickly looking thick sap starts pouring out of a wound. And he says, "Oh, you're at least all going to go down with me if that's the case."
I see. I'd like him 5 feet away from me, though, please. Just 5 feet.
Just
away.
5 feet? Okay, also, Trish, you should roll a wisdom save because of the fear effect could have gone away.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you're no
Hey, wow,
longer
yeah.
afraid.
That's great.
Woo!
Um,
Tinker, you still gotta get out of dodge.
Yes, he absolutely does. So he will leap off. Oops, did not mean to do that. He will leap off his cannon. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that's right. I might have to go one more. I do have to go one more. My bad. So yeah, he just starts scrabbling away. He just starts scrabbling away because he does not want to be anywhere near that mace.
Yep.
And make you
Yeah,
save, hopefully.
And he will make you
Yeah,
save.
you get to
that's
make a
right.
save against the fear. Come on, let's do it. I believe at
He
you.
does not save. He is still very
Wow.
concerned of what that circuitry can
Yeah.
do to him.
At that point, we get to the lair action, and the scrap one is going to point this large armored fist. The finger points towards Trish and says, "Ground that one." And I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity save as a volley of arrows comes towards you.
Oh no!
Ooh.
You got this.
21!
21
Hey.
is definitely good enough. You're gonna
Let's
take half
go.
damage.
Nice.
So you're gonna take 4 points of piercing damage.
Yay!
There you go. And with that, as those volleys come, some of them hit Trish in the middle of the air, flying on these translucent, semi-invisible wings. Looking around, Mirel is down. Forrest has shaken off the fear and has now one scrapper blocking him. Tinker, hiding behind some rubble, trying to take the situation in. Scrap one looks around. Just a content sigh at what is transpiring here. As the city of Hague slowly gets further and further away from you. That's where we're gonna end for today.
Dang it,
Ah!
man.
Yeah, so just want to say because I
That fear sucked.
to.
Oh,
You.
Plan C was not the alphabetical C, even though he pretended it was.
plan going to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Absolutely love that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, he was just waiting for Harold to get away, really. And then when Tinker crossed the alarm, that was also like, okay, no, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
now we have 2 boats, basically, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, we have 2 boats. This is fine.
I'd compare this one to less of a boat and more like one of those, like, hangars, like floating hangar ships.
Yeah, that makes. Okay,
Like
wait. Did he
a-
take the whole of?
It's a big chunk of the scrapyard strand that's currently moving out into sea.
Like he took some houses along, like little Timmies
Yeah.
in the window, going.
I don't
Yeah,
think
looking around, they probably knew what was going to happen.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, also, let's be fair, if you're gonna turn like a couple of blocks of city into a boat, it's gonna take time. This was not something done on a whim.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even. Initially, I did think we were taking off as in the air, and I was a little bit more concerned. I'm not
No,
that
no.
mad. He just has
So
a
the sound
boat.
you're
so
hearing
wait.
is like mechanized paddling engines, basically.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Like little boat engines. Oh.
yep.
Wow. If someone could only tell Holdy our ramming speed for us.
Mhm.
Bummer.
Oh shit, I actually could tell you how much damage it would do for Hold Eater to ram something.
Oh.
Though the damage would be dealt to Hold Eater as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. We need to get him some armor.
That would be cool.
Mm.
We could just,
Just tell
throw
him
it
to
the
do a
scrap
bite.
one.
You have an adaptable ship. You could do shit.
You could just
Whatever
bury
one
the
was.
dead scrapped one and feed it. That'll use
Feed
all
the
that up.
scrapped one to Holdy.
I mean, apparently he's made of wood, so
We don't know what's in him. Just take him.
Yeah.
So, as someone who used to live just under the border of Canada, I want to know if the scrap one, if he bleeds, is it maple syrup?
No.
Tinker will try it for science
Wow.
if you ask him.
I would also try it. For
I
science.
will say he looks to be a very dense type of wood, if anything.
Oh, okay. He's not a maple, guys.
No, he's not a maple.
He's like an ash, maybe. He's an ash.
No.
Ash.
Do you want to know? Do we think Forrest would know? Forrest would know.
Oh,
Oh.
Forrest would know for sure.
I want to
Yeah,
know.
Forrest-
If
if
you're willing
that-
to tell us, I want to
for
know.
sure.
If that kind of, or if a similar kind of tree exists in the,
Oh,
yeah,
It definitely smells like someone who is smells like burnt oak.
That was my next guess. Oh my god! It's
Oh my
been
God,
a
it's Professor Oak.
stream. Oh my god!
He's the scrap one. He's
God.
tired of all these kids coming and asking for Pokemon.
This is not the time to use that.
Wait, get your battle bug out! It's time! It's finally time!
I mean,
You
we
know
already,
my
we
type is
already,
strong against plants.
we already picked a snake to throw at him.
Yeah, yeah.
True. True. I
I'm gonna
admit
calm
I thought
down
that
the
snake was
mute.
going to do a little bit more damage. But that's okay.
Just gonna calm.
Guys, I'm pretty proud of us. We pushed him over the edge.
I'm
you
gonna
know-
say, you're doing better than I expected, even though Tinker was away for like a round and a half.
And then
I-
Morel's been down
So
for a
Morel
round and a
did
half.
go down
Yeah.
quicker than expected, and I still
I-
got some tricks up my sleeve.
Yeah,
I
look,
think
Morel only had like a whisper of health at the start of that, apparently.
yeah, look, I took 11 by myself.
I thought you had more.
I did until I lightninged everyone.
Yeah,
But I
because
thought you were at
can't
full
save-
health before the lightning.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, but
I-
Morel
You
can't
got-
save against the lightning.
I
you
can't
always
save
take
against
full
my own
damage.
lightning. I have to take the full damage. Yeah. That's okay. Worth
Can I,
it.
Just for science, have a sound off on your current hit points.
Oh.
19.
49.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty
shit.
good.
Because I healed,
He's still
I healed
standing.
myself.
Yeah.
I've been using all the defensive actions, yeah.
Yeah. You're
At
doing that.
22.
22. Okay, yeah. I've been missing a lot as well. Like
Mhm.
I
Hmm.
Full credit
Yeah.
to Orb with those cutting words though.
Yeah, that was
Very, very
great.
God,
That like
I would have
teamwork.
hit you as hard as I could. I would have done a forest and added all the buffs I could.
I reckon
Yeah,
you would.
yeah.
I liked Forrest's like multi attack at the start there. That was
Mm.
I've
Oh,
only
that
gotten
was-
to have one round of attacks this entire combat because
Yeah,
we only had really 2 full rounds, right?
that
And
acid is a problem as well. I'll be honest.
The acid.
Yeah.
I'm
Acid
just
was a
thinking.
that
good
is such a
call.
good spell.
You chose to ignore it again, so it's gonna.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a time.
That acid, that Tasha's caustic brew only gets worse.
It's a good
every
spell.
So
extra
good.
level I get in spells.
Yeah,
It's,
I'm just waiting for you to get like vitriolic sphere.
Ooh.
That's like a fireball but acid.
I know, and
That's so
I
good.
have ideas on how to have it.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If I had known he was a fucking tree, I would have probably started off with Firebolt rather than Shocking Grasp.
It did seem resistant to fire, though.
Okay, hold
was
on.
the-
It's true, but he also seems
thing.
scared of
It
it.
might not
Yeah,
be
yeah.
resistant now, though, with the gaping hole.
Mm,
That's true. Yeah,
True.
perhaps it was just the armor that was that was doing it, and if we've dealt enough damage, perhaps we're past that. But
Mm.
I
either
mean,
way,
the thing is, he's got a lot of defensive stuff as well, but
Mm.
you've managed to circumvent a lot of them.
Nice.
it's all right. Sleep's coming again.
Sleep's coming. Let that man sleep.
Honestly, at this point, I'm afraid of sleep.
Hmm.
That would be amazing. And then we get to question him on our
No,
own time.
we
Oh.
don't question him anymore.
Oh, we're
We
not
just-
questioning. Okay.
No,
never mind.
this man's
He
dead.
had time. He's had his time.
He's
Yeah.
he's going good night. He threatened Earbud, and it's good
Yeah, I
night
did.
time.
Also, we all know it's just a robot, right? Like, this isn't the real Scrapple. Because he's-
No, I think this is him.
You reckon this is actually him?
This is.
Yeah,
I reckon it's
lenses
him.
and stuff.
You can't make a robot out of a tree.
No, I.
it's
Who does
it's
that?
it's not a robot.
But he's given like enough throwaway lines. Like, he's not afraid to go down here. Why would he be so willing to go down here? That's
Because he's died once before. Remember, he's what's his name? He's
Q.
Q.
Oh my god, gee. What an insult.
Yeah, gee.
Jesus.
I mean,
No,
you
I'm
could
pretty-
sleep him and then interrogate him.
I'm pretty
to be
sure I
fair.
understand what he is at this point, but I don't want to say anything because in case it's giving something away.
Oh,
Then we
I
shall.
mean, I can neither affirm nor neither
Yep.
denirm or confirm.
Is it
Nailed
okay
it.
if I
Nailed it.
voice my
Yeah, have a
theory
guess.
then?
if you want, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I know what Warforged are in this world,
Yes.
so this guy is almost certainly a Warforged,
right.
and he was a
That
hero
makes
from the
The war.
wartime, and he's all fucked up from being a Warforged because the Warforged in this world are essentially tree people that have been forcibly encased in horrific armor.
Well, that's
which,
still a T then.
which messed them up real bad. So yeah, this is absolutely him, and he's a Warforged. Is
you
my
go.
bets.
There you
I
go.
mean, that's a very good theory. I'm gonna say you're close. There's more to it.
Oh,
But
of course,
if
of
we're
course.
going like surface level, yeah, that's it.
Like just as far as like this guy is this guy actually him or some sort of robot? Is like no, I'm pretty
Or
sure
is
this
he
is
a
a Warforged.
copycat, like a spiritual? Is he a Zorro type deal where he's like a
Oh my
spiritual
God.
successor?
Spiritual success.
Is
It
it,
just-
a Five
it
Nights
just
at
makes-
Freddy's thing, and
it-
there's a soul that's
In hindsight, it just makes so
Oh.
much sense now that like this has come to light. It
Oh,
makes
really?
so much sense to me. Yeah.
Well, before we go into that, we're gonna say thank you, and we're gonna let Sleepy Boy go to bed. So everyone who's been here,
Good night,
thank
Obi.
you so much.
Good night.
We're gonna say goodnight to Orb. Orb, tell us who you are, who you've been playing before you go.
I am Wetterstorm, and I played Trish. She's actually somewhat been okay in this battle. Don't be surprised.
She's staying out of
Um,
danger.
And she's out of danger, and she's causing damage. It's a surprise. She is our lovely Amethyst Dragonborn Bard, and yeah, that's it. Thanks. Good night. See you all
Good night.
on the
Night,
flip
Obi.
side.
While we're at it, how about we take the rounds? Aussie Devfro.
That's me. I'm Ozzy Defro, and I've played Tinker Slobbersnout, the party's wonderful, wonderful kobold who likes to throw his own spit at his enemies with deadly results.
And his friends with less deadly results.
Yes, with more beneficial results, actually, but they just don't like it for some strange reason.
Mm.
And across the table from Ozzy Devra, we have Cuddly Raptor.
It's me. Hi, I'm Cuddly Raptor. I play Murel, the resident sorceress, who was definitely gunning for a fight last time and got one.
He didn't get to participate much.
I
but he
didn't get
got
to
the fight.
participate too much, but I did get the fight, and that's what counts.
Look, you got to summon the snake. I think that's a
did.
good
Yeah.
a good
He did.
moment.
That
It
feels
didn't do
good.
anything, but it got
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, but like now he knows that I have a giant snake literally up my sleeve, and that feels good.
I mean, that's a power move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's like, you think I've got a rattlesnake in my boot? No.
No.
I got a magical anaconda in my sleeve.
My anaconda don't.
Yeah.
We got Road You from Participation Award.
Oh, hello, that's me.
That's you.
It's me.
Who have you played?
Oh, Forrest Barkley, the Goliath Paladin,
Nice.
who
And
got in a
I'm-
remarkably good first round. So I'm not like completely mad about missing the second round, because that was a very good
yeah.
first round.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to make sure that I keep having good rounds. Just for the hell of it, I'm just gonna say hi. I'm Josie Poser, or goodbye soon. I'm Josie Poser.
Mm.
I am the dungeon mistress of this game, and I'm a bit scared that I mentioned killing Eobard.
Yeah, I think that was the mistake. That was what
No,
started
it was in my notes. It's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I've got
Because we
I've got
talked
some
about it last
things.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
And he would know him, I think, right? Like actually have met him.
The way that it was described, the scrapped one said that he knew who Eobard was, but hadn't
Right.
really had any
Ah,
actual
okay.
conversations.
Got it.
Mm.
Because they, yeah.
Yeah.
So they have met at some point.
Yeah.
Apparently, which could also tie into the whole Q war hero situation.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Well, because didn't
I'm-
Eobard wasn't he? We saw that photo from ages ago that he like
Eobard
served.
was
You have
specifically
seen, yeah.
a Big Four Warforged.
Mm.
Ooh.
Dude,
Or that was
Eobard
one of
make,
his duties.
Yeah.
make or upkeep the scrap
Good question. Don't know.
That's a question.
Mm.
His new name is G.
It's
The grapped one.
the
Let me just go get some grappa.
Well,
Hang on, no,
it's
his
just
name's Q. So is he the quacked one?
the quacked one.
Can
the
we-
quapped one. Are you the quapped one?
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I mean, is a capital G not just a Q with a hole through it?
Which
It's-
Tinker punched through
Mhm.
with his cannon.
There
So
you go.
yeah, you're right. His new
Yeah.
name is actually G.
I'm just
It's
waiting to
canonical.
see how this fight will go. I'm excited.
Hmm.
'Cause this is gonna also be a big springboard into the rest of the campaign.
Yeah.
Like based on what happens here.
I just enjoy that like he was so sick of being downtrodden, which I totally get, and I don't think he's completely 100% wrong here. That's why I'm sort of hesitating on killing him. But like I love that he was like, fine, then I'm going to take my things and leave, and he did.
It's just like
It's part of his plan. He's got a master plan.
But like,
Yeah.
it's just frustrating that like,
Just
if he was planning this getaway,
If he was just
why
honest
do
about it,
any of the other stuff, why didn't he
yeah,
just plan
exactly.
this? And just
Why not just
fuck
be
off?
like, peace
Like-
out, guys? You know,
like maybe he wanted to
He
take the rest of
has
the city
his
with him,
reasons.
but yeah.
sure he does.
And
I
he took it personally.
If
that
you
those
want to find
reasons
out,
were
you'll
so-
simply have to go. You'll simply have to
I
keep
guess
him
we'll never
alive.
know, guys.
Okay,
I-
I see.
Look,
I see.
No, this guy dropped a whale on Tinker, and then he like started swinging his mace around. All right, Tinker's there's no talking anymore.
Yeah.
It's-
I'm just saying, if you
mm,
keep him alive, you could ask questions.
It's true.
I'm just saying.
I have full faith in
He's
Tinker's
made it
ability
personal
to
for
decode
everyone.
everything.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to kill him because I I would like him. I would
Morel,
like to make
unfinished
him an
business.
offer that he cannot refuse.
The nice thing for Morel is he's not trying to kill Morel either, but he's trying to kill the rest
Well, that's
of
because Morel's already
Why? I'm
dying.
the biggest problem here. Like, obviously, I would have been dead, but like, I just feel like he.
Sometimes a villain is just
He
an
just-
idiot. In this case, it's one of those situations where he's got a lot more going on. I just can't just give the exposition away.
Yeah.
Weird.
No,
Yeah.
the problem is this villain is actually incredibly good with their words, which I am not.
Yeah.
As everyone is seeing right
I will
now.
literally
And
keep
that's
him
not a
alive
teacher
just for
thing. That's an
Joseph
Aussie
Lord
thing. He
Dog.
doesn't
Yeah.
want with his teeth in his mouth.
Yeah.
And that has been translated through to Tinker. So yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Tinker's really
And
good with his mouth,
Rudy.
though, just not with his words.
God. Honestly,
True.
the thing is,
Shut
one of the things I'm gonna mention. I'm just gonna say it because it was so annoying.
Oh, yeah.
So annoying is the fact that when you were like, "Oh, Tasha's caustic brew," and I was like, "Oh, I have a thing that gives me resist."
Don't get resistant.
Tinker doesn't give a shit about acid resistance.
Yeah. That's so good.
I do love
And I was
that.
like,
Tinker is like a
Dang.
Swiss Army knife, where one of the things that it pulls out of the Swiss Army knife is just a super soaker of pain.
Can we make Tinker a super soaker, please?
you can make himself a super soaker.
He is a super
True.
soaker, yeah.
But it's more fun if we can all have a go. Like, just
You know what it is?
people with
It's like
that.
one of those. It's one of those instruments where you have that that little tube that you blow air into and then you
Mhm.
play.
Yeah.
But it's just
Like
him
these
like
bagpipes.
salivating and then shooting his acid.
He's bagpipes for acid.
acid.
Well,
Acid pipes.
Super sucker.
No, that's when he goes in for the kiss of death. It's
Oh. I wish you had done Tasha's caustic brew right up against the little slits. Like,
Just go up and go.
Yeah, what
Two
what
vertical
little
veins.
he's got? Yeah, what little he's got left of a phase under there will
Oh.
not be doing good.
so you've kissed a warforged. What now? Like,
Kissed a
kiss a
merman.
merman, you kiss a warforged. You know, I think you should make it a habit.
That's good. That's
Oh,
good.
man.
But I think it's time for us to wrap up, people.
Yeah, we're getting a little silly.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
We're getting very silly, but we want to
Too
thank
silly.
everyone who's been here today. Thank you all so much for sticking along,
Yeah.
for enjoying,
Coming and hanging out with us.
There's- for having your own ideas, and I'm just scrapped.
Like a piece of scrap.
Like a piece of scrap. Yeah, I'm just happy to. Well, I'm happy to be able to I can now finally give them breadcrumbs of this lore. Yeah, finally, yes.
I'm not.
And then we just started
accepting
slapping
less.
that lore around like it was a truth.
Yeah. Like, oh no.
Hey, look.
Are you maybe also
It was
kind
like
of
I
a
was
good
like,
guy?
oh look at this, and I gave you a book. You all read the synopsis on the background, and put it in your shelf, and was like, yeah, I'll read it later.
Hey, I went into the room. I tried
did.
to look for the
You
lore.
I mean,
did.
look,
and
technically,
there's
I-
stuff in there if you can manage to get there.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
just-
totally going to spend a bunch of time in there. But,
My-
I feel like we gave him 10 minutes of opportunity to exposit as much as he wanted to, and he chose to
But-
be a dick.
because that's not the type of exposition
Mm.
he wanted to give you. I was
Mm.
like, oh shit, I could tell them so many cool things, but it wasn't what the character would
I know.
do.
Like, note that I'm not saying that Josie was being a dick. I'm saying this guy was being a dick.
Yeah, no, it's also one of those things where
Get out
it's-
of him now.
I have to plan ahead so much because Scrapped One is smarter than I am, you know?
Mhm.
Like, things that he can come up with in a second, it takes me a week to prepare.
That makes total sense.
It's
Look,
what my
sometimes I'm
non-player
concerned Forrest
character
is smarter
would
than
do.
I am, so.
That's why I made Tinker with a lot of intelligence but not much wisdom, because he'll come up with ideas. The ideas might not be very good, But he'll just always
I
be
don't know,
coming up with ideas.
They've been pretty great, I gotta say.
I do like them.
That's just something that happens. That sometimes you just have to, rather than RP it out, you just say that you do something or say something, or like, oh, my character is so smart, I came up with this thing and it works because my character knows how to make it work.
That's why I got keen mind.
So I have to do all the thinking for you.
No, that's what. Now you're making it sound worse than what it is.
I mean,
I wanna back
yeah.
that
Not all the
up.
thinking, just all the remembering.
Gotcha. Oh boy, oh lordy. But yeah, it's time to wrap up, folks. I'm hungry. My dog wants to go outside,
It's
and
midnight.
frankly,
is.
I don't want to be on camera for much longer.
That's fair.
That's fine.
Thanks for a wonderful fight. I love
Yes.
getting slapped around.
I mean,
you,
who
Josie.
knows? You might be more slapping next week.
I
Yeah.
look. I'm just expecting to hopefully save one death save. That's all I really want. You know, just one.
That's all right.
Like, one is good.
You did
Yeah.
make the
Rory's-
first one, right?
Well,
No.
that was the first. I failed one,
you
and then I
got
got back
seven.
up, and then I went back down, and then I'm gonna get back up, and then I'm probably gonna go back down. I was
Just
thinking
don't-
of going back down a couple more times, if that's cool with you guys.
Look, I have a little bit of advice regarding death saves.
Yeah.
Don't
not
roll
not a
ones.
double one.
Don't roll
Okay.
ones. I tried it, as
You
you,
tried
know,
it, you didn't love
didn't
it?
work out. Didn't love
Okay.
it.
Yeah, why
Here's
don't
a
why,
question.
Take a different
Do we
direction.
allow pushing on death saves?
Ooh, I was
Hmm.
wondering.
Because
That's
isn't
interesting.
I do
like
have
a
one left.
conscious effort to like go beyond your limit.
Yeah.
To go even further beyond.
yeah,
one
but
might
then
say.
again, for Mirel,
Mm.
we could argue because she's a Gavanite, or she's
We just
claimed
went to
to be
see,
Gavanite.
Not
so
that we know what
like,
that
you know.
means.
Yeah, which
yet,
is
but-
also the domain of death.
Oh.
As there was mentioned, there are 3 powerful forces beyond the Gavinus Rend, and 2 of them have deity status.
Mm.
So who knows? Who knows? There's
2
so
out of
much
3
more.
ain't bad.
It's- Do you have a backup
Do I have
character,
backup
Jason?
character?
Yeah.
Ow!
Probably. Well, it's a backup character. I might allow the angry child.
Oh my god. Oh, that would be so amazing. Okay, actually, Morel, it's fine. It's, if she rolls double ones, she rolls double ones.
You'll make
You guys
Forrest
want
so
to see
sad,
a kid
though.
that can turn on fire? Hell yeah, you do.
Wait, doesn't Forrest have access to revivify? No, I think
Not at the
Tinker
moment.
Leave me
does.
alone.
Tinker
Sometimes I
does,
want to
though.
be on fire.
Wait. Whoa. Have you telling me I've accidentally become
Yeah,
the reviving character?
artificers.
Oh my God.
Artificers get revivify.
Are you cleric again?
You get defibrillators.
I think the funniest
Yeah.
thing is I have
No,
spare
no,
the
no.
dying, but
See,
obviously
You don't want to.
Oh,
You
very
don't want to be
cool.
revivified by
Yeah,
Tinker
no,
because
it
you
does-
know it's going to involve something regarding his spit.
I feel like you're gonna
Alright.
put an IV of acid into me, and
He's
I'm not
just
gonna
giving
like
you
it very
mouth to
much.
mouth.
Oh, he's so going to give
Oh
you.
no!
Uh,
Tinker, no!
Tinker,
no, I'm
yes.
just imagining like diamond plated like defibrillator paddles, you know?
But he
Yeah,
like
that's
licks
the-
them first, like
Yeah,
a like.
I mean, of
step.
course. I mean, how if you don't lick them, how are you supposed to get a good conductivity?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You get horrible, not electricity burns, just acid burns, where it's like.
It's not actually
I
electricity.
think
It's
we,
just shock of it. Just-
Go now.
We'll keep spitballing it.
We're going. We're leaving. Goodbye.
Where are we going?
I
Where are we
got
going
it.
tonight?
Don't worry.
Let's-
I'm gonna take you to someone who is
my
also
Let's raid out
here
to someone wonderful.
doing the saying goodbye. We're leaving.
We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Everyone, we're leaving. We will see you in the future.
See you next
In
week.
the
Alright.
future.
Next Sunday in the future, you could say.
Sunday,
leaving it ambiguous.
Sunday.
We will see about this little scrap in the scrapyard strand. That's no
Mm.
longer a strand because it's at sea.
Stranded.
Now it's an island.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay?
We should go to the. We should say
We
goodbye.
should probably
Or the
say
Say
radio.
goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. 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 Bye.